This is a microphone check for a podcast. Microphone check for a podcast. If you've podded a cast ever, you could pod this cast.
Mr. DL.
I'm gonna put the TV on to see if you can hear it in the background.
What's up, y'all? Mr. DL here, Indo Joe, alias. This is the Mind Your Manners podcast. You are here. It is Thursday night. No, it's Tuesday night. We are live on YouTube. We got a lot of good subjects tonight to talk about. We are here again with Indo Joe, alias, as from last week, and Mr. DL. And I'm just going to talk, I'm just going to start posting into our groups. So, alias, what's been going on?
Nothing, man. I just saw y'all Thursday. Weekend was a weekend, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was just trying to drink enough in case I catch COVID to kills it. That's what I was doing. I heard whiskey kills COVID and moonshine definitely annihilates it.
Do you know why COVID couldn't get a drink at the bar?
Why?
It's COVID's-19.
Oh, shoot.
Don't shoot me.
That's why if you get bit by a tick, you got corona with Lyme.
That's fucked up. All right, sorry, I'm just getting in here.
Yeah, he's just getting his phone thing on. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry I ain't as good-looking and as sweet-looking as Miss Chef Tanya right now.
See, when it first came out, I made the joke.
I wish I was.
I made the joke. Oh, I don't have the coronavirus. I got the Heineken virus. It's a lot more tasty.
Yeah. You know, you hear the joke, like the dad jokes, like, hey, I'm coming over. You want me to bring some Corona? Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm like, buddy, I drink Guinness, so that joke sucks.
Hey, I drink Corona, so shit up.
Shit up. Nah, man, nothing's been going on. What's been going on with you over the weekend, huh?
Me good. This is my process here. You guys talk while I share to all our social media.
I like you sharing. Football started this weekend. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about one thing. I'll give y'all a hint. If you watch The Wire, Clay Davis used to say shit.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about whatever else comes up.
Tragic California wildfires that are going on right now. It's fucking crazy, man.
Well, look at Thursday, man. Justice up with Swiss.
Yeah. Thank God you got friends like that out there that will, like,
yeah, man.
take you and your family in, because it's like you can replace shit as much as, like, I got shit in my house that's irreplaceable, but people's lives are irreplaceable. Like, things are replaceable, dude.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you cherish photos, and there's only so many photos I have of loved ones, but I got memories. I'd rather have my life.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're fucking with my photos.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, like I would definitely rather have my dog than my Nintendo.
Yeah. I know. I keep hearing, like, some tragic stories about, because there's been a lot of deaths.
And yeah, man,
a lot of the animal deaths, and I hate hearing it, but it's like you got to hear it because it's.
Well, look at what's
going on.
Like, let's just be real before we, I know we're in a serious moment right now. I think that it's crazy because even if you look at the maps, like it's in the air. It's carried in the air all the way out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm skipping.
You know what I mean? You skipping? Where you skipping to? La-di-dee, la-da-skippity-doo. Check mine. Mine don't even comes up. My phone is like a dinosaur.
Sounds like what?
So yeah, man, it's just been
Yeah, it's been some crazy shit though.
But what can you do? You know, you start thinking, you start going. You know, my heart goes out to everybody. You guys obviously know a bunch of people out there. I know some people out there.
Yeah, we got family out there too. Family, friends.
You know, it's
crazy, man.
Some real shit.
Yeah, shit. We're gonna talk about a lot about shit tonight, unfortunately.
Not
shit
unfortunately.
going on in the world right now.
Yeah, man.
Literally shit.
Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Let us know how it looks and how it sounds out there.
Shit.
It's ill-mannered.
I keep saying that now. I think it's Clay Davidson.
That's all I think of, Clay Davis. It's ill-mannered, man. Subscribe at Mr. DL.
That's Mr.
Like, share,
DL.
comment, do all the stuff you got to do.
That's a weed.
You know?
That's a weed D right there.
Yeah, you gotta do all that stuff.
Yeah, hit them buttons. We like thumbs up.
We're just trying to see. Hit us up in the comments section before we really get into this to let us know how it's going. Because
Yeah, it has a little Kaza sound.
no one
So,
seems to be responding to me, but whatever.
I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I think I was sharing with you earlier, like, my highlight of my weekend, and this is an alcoholic highlight,
Nice.
is I got a beer
A beer
called Spillmatic.
Oh shit!
And it's dedicated to the Illmatic album.
That's fucking dope.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pump the company. You know what I mean? Because it ain't my company.
Yeah, I was saying you should save a can.
But I'm definitely gonna save a can because I love it in the can.
Put that shit on the wall.
I love it in the can. Nah, I got it. My wife actually surprised me. She's like, "I got a surprise for you." Yeah. Then I'm thinking like thanks for the Butterfinger or the Hershey bar. She's like, "Nah, look, it's a 4-pack of this," and I was like, "What?"
Well, first off, thank you for the beer.
Yes.
Second off, this is some dope ass beer.
Yeah, it's some dope ass beer.
You didn't just buy me a 6 of
Nah, it was a 4-pack of pints. So I'm going to get some more because I want to just have a bunch of it.
Yeah,
and the funny thing was,
is it good?
Oh yeah, it's really it's like a 10. No, it's an IPA, but it's like a 10.
Oh,
so like a regular beer, it's a 5.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
It's not a session. It's a 10. It's a good one.
That's cool.
We skipping over here like Dorothy on the Yellow Brick Road sometimes, but we'll get there right.
You're skipping over there?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm skipping too, but Wally's saying that it's good. But let us know in the chat besides Wally.
What up, Wally?
If it is skipping and the sound sounds fine.
What up, Wally?
What up?
Man, so
because I can't tell because I'm not watching on the internet.
And then DL had me filming some crazy shit this weekend.
With
my 6-year-old watching, like, Dad, what are you filming? I'm like, it's for my friend's movies.
Well, technically, it's for yours.
Yeah, but I can't tell him that because I'm acting like a maniac.
Shout out to Christian. Shout out to Christian, man. Shout out to Christian. Let us know how it looks out there, Christian. If it's dropping frames or anything, just let us know. If you can hear it fine, that's all I really care about. Chris Rose says it sounds good here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe.
Chris Rose?
What up, Chris Rose?
What up?
All right, so what's the first thing we're going to talk about? What do you want to
I say we just drop into that wildfire shit because I want to get that. I want to get that mood out of there because it's not a funny mood, but we want to talk about it because we want to send our prayers out to our friends and family out there. It's like the picture that's showing right now. The country's fucking orange right now over there. It's the creepiest thing. If you didn't know what was going on, you would think it was the apocalypse, dude. Yeah. Absolutely, dude. You know what I mean? Like the smoke it's toxic. It's hitting Montana, Idaho, toxic fumes. People in New York City can see the smoke during a clear day. That's fucking creepy.
We're going to be able to see it, they're saying, too, all the way. And if they do the thermal, like the meteorologist does the thermal maps, and you're watching, and he'll be like, all right, now I'm going to go deeper. Now I'm going to go. I'm like, all right, buddy, I don't know what movie this is.
Yeah. Did we switch to it?
Yeah. But then he turns around and he's like, see the gray? And it was all gray, even out here. Like the air quality.
Yeah, NASA showed a satellite photo of the states. And you can see the roundness of the country too, but of the globe, I should say. But it was like you could see the clouds were white, and then the gray. It was just pouring out of California. You could see it pouring like there's like a little mist coming. Mm-hmm. It's coming to the East Coast, and it's creepy as
once
fuck,
it hits the jet stream, it's on.
Let's keep it clear how it started. A fucking gender reveal party.
I said this today.
Wait, we've had. Now, California gets wildfires every year, okay, and they know how to deal with them, and they happen from natural things or they happen from idiots with cigarettes. But gender reveal party, dude? Come on, bro.
I didn't even know what those were at first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a party to tell you. Like, I was saying the last time we were talking about gender reveal shit. Like, my parents didn't know what I was until I was born. Like, they were like, we're just gonna wait until he's born. They had 2 names picked out. Yeah, you know what I mean? They were like, oh, it's a boy, sweet. Yeah, we're going with Joseph.
So I obviously I have 3 boys, and every time I knew, so my gender reveal was a text message to the people that really needed to know.
yeah, or a phone call. Yeah. What were you gonna say about it?
This kid is going to be the most hated kid growing up in California.
Oh, I know, poor kid. They should just move to Europe.
For real, dude. Or Mexico. Mexico's cool.
I thought a gender reveal was when that dude in the trench coat opens it up and shows you his stuff. He just revealed his gender.
Or it's a gender reveal party is when you switch it. You're like, hey, you guys, check it out. I got rid of it. Check it out. Or anybody want to give a run?
Or your Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Right?
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me. Don't you hurt my dog.
I'd fuck me.
Well, I have ADHD. I love
It puts the lotion in the basket.
But seriously, that kid, you're right. That kid is going to be hated.
Yeah.
Especially when they figure it out. Oh. That wildfire with the gender reveal party? It's me, dude.
Yeah.
And then everybody just kicks the shit out of him and go, yeah, I lost family on that asshole.
Yeah. You know, he thought the dude that messed up the Cubs game, the Cubs playoff
that
series.
Poor bastard.
He thought he had it bad.
Oh, that poor
This
bastard.
dude got it
he
bad.
was a Cubs fan, too.
Dude.
Oh, my God. That poor bastard.
This kid's going to be
Remember
like,
the Yankees one? Like, at least he helped the Yankees out.
Oh,
Remember
man.
that? He stole it. He made the home run or
I
something.
think that R. Kelly would be more comfortable walking through a high school than this kid walking down the street.
Oh, I know. Poor bastard, dude.
It's crazy.
That is a good point, yeah. Like, especially when they figure out, hey, aren't you fucking Larry Smith? Larry Salt?
Oh, and you know that the government California ain't letting those parents go nowhere.
Government cheese.
Yeah.
They're not letting them go nowhere. They're trying to conjure up something that they could press charges.
Yeah. My brother's in San Diego with my nephew, and they're trying to move out right now.
Shout out to
They
DJ
just
Big
don't
Red
wanna
in
be
the
there
chat.
anymore.
Please hit that like button. Please
Hey, what up,
subscribe.
homie?
You're watching the Mind Your Manners
What up, what up?
podcast.
Yeah, you watching it. You
Yeah,
watching
You
it.
watching. I see you watching.
The ghost of Tanya.
Oh, yeah.
It seems to be a little choppy in the chat, but we are fine. We have the audio.
Chop, chop, chop.
You know, so
Just chop it up, man.
who knows, man?
Oh,
Who
man.
fucking knows with this shit. So here's some more photos from this fucking terrible
it's
fire.
insane,
Hurts
dude.
my eyes. This is just a photo when it makes it's
oh,
too bright on my eyes.
It's depressing. Like, I was reading this whole story that, like, of a dad going back in to the fire to look for his wife and his kids, and, like, I'm reading this story thinking it's gonna be good. Like, he found it. Like, it's like, all right. He's driving down the road and he sees a woman burnt walking down the street, and he's like, "Get in the car. I need to." And then he's like, "I'm going back in because I need to find my wife and kids." And she's like, "Well, I can't. I don't want to go back in. I'm burnt as shit, dude. You know, my shoes are melted off from the street." And then he realized, he goes, "Wait a minute, you're my wife." That's how fucking burnt up she was. Like, he didn't like. And then he went back in looking for his son, and then
Didn't find him.
He went back in like 3 times, and they found him the firefighters found him the next day in the seat. So, like, rest in peace to that dude.
Well, I wouldn't.
That shit sucks all over. I mean, come on. It pisses me off because of how it started, dude. You know what I mean? It's bullshit, dude.
When you guys brought us, when Ilmana brought us out there to do me out there to do the movie, I every time I see it, I try to tell people who've never been there, like, yo, when you drive up there, it's just trees and forest. So once something lights,
it's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's crazy, and they got good fire department men out there, men and women out there,
and they jump out of planes. Coolio used to do that shit.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic voyage.
Oh yeah. Come along,
DJ Big Red in the chat saying shit is crazy out west right now.
Yeah, it's
Damn, Big
crazy,
Red.
man.
We're sorry if it's choppy, but we are here. We are on the Mind Your Manners podcast. You are listening to the Mind Your Manners podcast. Please hit that like button.
It's a little choppy.
Please hit the subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We are here with Alias, Indo Joe, and Mr. DL. So
It's a little choppy. Just have a chopped salad while you're watching. You know, chop it up.
Here's the art for today's episode, by the way.
The art,
All the shit we're going to be talking about.
the fucking art. That's cool,
Kid,
dude. The kid said art.
Kid, you know fucking my boy Art. We call him Arthur. He's a savage.
Do you know how to spell art, dude?
Kid, I
A-H-T.
Kid, I like Art.
Art, dude.
So yeah,
I
man.
threw a dot at
So
Art once.
shout outs to everybody out in Cali, up in
everywhere.
Oregon, watch the
Seattle.
whole Pacific West, man.
It's terrible, dude.
It's crazy, man.
I just hope it ends soon, you know? Like, the pictures are surreal. And I said it not too long ago. You remember 2012, the Mayans said the year's ending? What if they got it wrong and it was 2021?
Yo,
They
Big
just
Red.
got the 12 backwards.
Big Red just said his homie from CSI Portland hit him up and told him they're just waiting to see what happens.
Damn.
That's crazy, man.
Scary, dude. Like, do you go to work every day?
Yeah,
or do you-
out here, Karen's flipping out because somebody's not wearing a mask at Walmart.
Yeah,
you know what,
exactly.
Karen? Shut up. Look what's going on in California. Calm down, Karen. Holy shit.
Karen and Ken
Yeah.
standing on their porches with guns.
Oh my God. Karen's.
So I just want to show this photo one more time because this shit is like Pulitzer prize-winning photo right here. This
The Golden Gate Bridge one, yeah.
I don't know if that's the Golden Gate Bridge. Can't really tell, but
Well, I'm in a San Francisco photography group, and there's a few Golden Gate Bridge ones, and it's eerie, dude.
Oh,
It's really
yeah.
eerie, dude. It's some, like, Rick Grimes, The Walking Dead shit. Like,
Look
if
at
you
that,
just woke
dog.
up from a coma and
Just
went
look at
outside,
that. Yeah.
you know what I mean? You'd be like, Oh my God, it's
it's
the
Armageddon.
apocalypse.
It's
yeah,
Armageddon.
exactly.
It's
Oh my
over.
God, I'm fucking dying. Why did I just wake up in this coma? Someone put me back in it. I was in fucking Candyland with Homer jumping around with chocolate.
Or like-
bunnies eating things.
Yo, or like picture like, no offense, San Francisco, like mad homeless dudes. Picture that dude that's just been high for like 4 days.
Finally came down.
Finally comes down and looks and is like, what the
He
fuck?
goes, did somebody slip me something?
Yeah.
Or
Shit is crazy.
what the hell? Give me this so we can get the sky back to blue. Nope.
Yeah.
Or smoke. They freeze.
Shout out to Truth Hip Hop Consciousness,
Heck yeah.
last week's winner.
Oh,
That's what's
yeah.
up.
That's what's up.
Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this with your people.
Share it.
We are talking all things a shitty week. Did you have a shitty personal week? Did you have a shitty week at your work, at your job? Did you have a shitty week?
Did you have a shitty wipe?
Did you have a shitty week in the NFL?
Uh-oh.
We ready to go there
With the sports?
We're off this
Yeah,
sad shit.
yeah, it's too depressing.
Let's talk about
for us.
OBJ, Odell Butt Juice.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, so in case y'all didn't know, can I preface this?
Bust it out because I just heard about this today and I'm like
So,
still kind of grossed out by it.
Odell Beckham Jr. It was said that a woman who was having relations with him,
This girl, you're looking at her right now.
she said that he likes when
would do this. I would
when
do
you
this.
when you poop on him, when you take a shit,
What, like Biggie said?
like
But the other way around?
Yeah,
The bitch wanted me to shit on her, so I shits on her.
yeah, like.
But he wanted her to shit on her.
And the worst part about it is y'all Odell Butt Juice, right? So you play for the Cleveland Browns.
Oh man.
They already started making Cleveland Steamer shirts.
Oh dude. Oh Jesus.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Cleveland Steam is doing.
That's crazy. Now, but how do you? Now, let me ask you guys something. How do you like talk to a girl and be like, oh, you know?
How do you break that news to her?
No, but how do you?
Because like I've been in freaky situations where the girl was like, I want you to pee on me, and I'm like, can we wait till it's done so I don't have to touch you anymore? You know what I mean? Like, and then I'll like, but like shit. Okay, shit needs to be wiped.
Well-
shit is disgusting. Shit smells bad. Shit is fucking. I mean, how is shit?
So
You heard it here first. Shit is gross.
shit is gross, but I'm
It's
gonna.
fun. Okay, it's funny. It's shit.
It's funny as shit.
Get it? It's funny. Farts are hilarious. Farts will always be hilarious.
Unless-
Fart jokes
yeah,
are hilarious.
But you don't want somebody to fart in an elevator.
no. But it would be funny. You'd still laugh.
I would. I would
you
laugh.
would be holding your nose, dying laughing,
I'm
because
12.
there'd be somebody else in
I act
there.
like I'm 12.
Yeah, exactly. Because somebody else would be in there being so disgusted and so insulted
But-
by a fart.
but-
I would be dying laughing.
But here's the thing: is so
I turn into a 5-year-old.
I think about this, right? Like, how do you like present that? Now, just hear me out real quick. It's like, yeah, girl, you know, I'm famous, I'm a millionaire, I'm in some freaky shit, and the girl's like, yeah, bet, you know, you like getting tied up, and you like the swings and dildos and all that, and he's like, nah, it's a little
wants to get
freaky than
pegged.
that. So like, it's a little freaky than that. So then she starts going on some other freaks, like, oh, you like whipped cream all over you, and blah blah blah. You like to eat sandwiches when we're getting.
I don't
when
want
you're-
that, baby
Nah,
girl.
nah. And then she's like, then what is it? He's like,
I want you to shit on me.
I want you to take a shit on my chest. Like,
Does-
where
does
does
he
that
want-
conversation come from?
Does
though?
he want just like a soft serve ice cream pile on his chest, or does he want like diarrhea shit?
God, mind your
Does he want
manners.
like?
Look at these girls.
Oh.
Though. This guy. Okay, this guy is a professional.
She's pretty hot though. I gotta
No,
say, like,
she is not. None of these girls are hot. These girls look trash.
yeah, maybe my standards are lower.
These girls look so
me
trashy.
put
Can
my
you see them
glasses
on your
on.
photo there?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you something.
These
Oh,
girls
okay,
look very
so-
trashy.
All right, from left is
Oh
left
my
is my
God.
number 3rd. I would do. I had to be super drunk.
Middle looks like a boy. Is
Yeah,
that Tekashi 6ix9ine before he
Middle's
got
the
his tattoos?
second.
Yo.
And then the blonde one I would do the first time.
Yo, they look like-
that's so it's 2 shots, 5 shots and 3 drinks, and then I gotta be.
Yo,
whacked out
they
drunk to
look
hit
like
that.
somebody beat up SWV with a bag of apples.
They look like people that would give you money, or that you could give money to shit on you.
They look like
Right?
they look like Escape after they got caught.
Look, Joe, this girl in the middle, Tekashi 6ix9ine, has a with that
Yeah.
panty thing you like.
Oh, I know. That's why I was like, oh, I was gonna put her first, and then I actually put my glasses on and saw the face, and I go, no, that's
I'm
a second.
I'm gonna tell
I gotta
you.
be a little bit more drunker to be up on that. But those definitely look like broads that you could be like, hey, listen,
tough.
here's
should've known.
$1,000 that you probably never seen. You probably had, but you've never seen, right? Take a dump on me.
Let me ask you something.
Take a dump. Do you have to poop?
We should have
Do you
known.
gotta poop? Who's
Do you know?
gotta poop?
Do you know why we should have known?
Poop on me.
because when Odell Beckham Jr. and R. Kelly did a celebrity softball game, they stayed in the porta potty the whole time.
They did.
Christian in the chat.
And they called it the closet.
Christian in the chat says, "My girl's taking a shit on the toilet next to me, dying, laughing her ass off."
Yeah,
That's
but
awesome.
that's in the toilet, not on your chest.
Yeah, see, okay, you're taking a dump, and I'm getting ready in the morning. That's fine.
Yeah.
But taking a dump on my chest where I have to clean it up after? No thanks.
And I'm naked in my
I don't
bed.
even like
It's
picking
all
up
matted
dog
in your
shit.
chest hair and shit.
Yeah, especially me. I got some.
Yo,
I
your
got some
taco
hamburger
meat.
meat. Yeah,
Yo, your taco meat looks like a 2-day-old Taco Bell burrito.
Oh my god. You are watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. We
Oh
are
my
talking
God.
all things shitty week. But look at
Somebody
these
else?
girls. These girls, like, yeah, I understand. These are those like
are the
that girl
jokes.
on the left. That girl on the left looks like something from like a
I'm telling you.
No,
a tag show.
Listen,
But still.
that dude on the left is handsome. That's a handsome dude.
I'm telling you. You're tipsy
Oh
at the
my
club.
God.
It's dark. She's hitting on you. Yeah, you know.
Really?
And you wanted someone to shit on you? That is a girl that you could be like, yes.
God.
That is a girl I could be.
Yo, that girl.
The dog is the most attractive thing in the photo.
Facts, but that girl holding the dog, she got eyebrows like Bald Bull from Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah, she's fucked, man. The girl on the right, I guess she got that Kardashian look, I guess,
Yes, I
that
would do
people
this.
like. But the girl in the middle, not that she's ugly, but she looks like a boy.
No.
She looks like a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a few drinks you can not see that.
You know, her
You can not see
finger.
that shit anymore.
Oh my
Yeah, but like,
Because
what-
then you're at least for me, my eyesight gets all blurry. I get like everybody looks hotter when I'm drunk. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yo, DJ
why I
Big Red
used to
says the one in the middle looks like one of them aliens from MIV before they transform.
I'm telling you, put tattoos on her face.
She's
She looks like
Tekashi.
Tekashi 69.
Hell yeah.
Maybe it is him. He's just got makeup on.
Yo, look at the mustache on the one holding the dog. Yo, she need a lineup. Yo, your girl shit on you? Get her a lineup.
Get him a lineup.
But I'm just saying, man, like
at least trim it up, make it look nice.
when you're this famous and you're doing weird shit,
dude.
you pun intended, you should fucking not. You should know what you're doing. Like, not send a text message or
Not
send
even-
a fucking
you should have
Captain
contracts.
America dick pic. You know what I'm saying?
Contract sign.
Not even that, because
I
once
would
it's
say-
out, it's out.
Yeah,
Like,
but even still, you could sue him, and then they don't
A
get.
disclosure,
Yeah, yeah.
but
they don't-
it's still out.
Still,
Yeah,
but
it's
still.
yeah, you could sue him for all you
But
want.
the only
Yeah.
reason
Still
these
out.
people are
Once
putting
it's
it
out,
out
it's out.
is because, hey, TMZ, I'll give you $10,000 for these pictures.
Now,
of,
apparently-
you know what I mean? Oh, these texts from Odell Beckham saying he wants to shit on me, dude.
Now, apparently, this is on the No Jumper podcast. I guess they have their own slut division now, or it's just like hoes that fuck celebrities and they have a podcast.
And where's, I'm a celebrity
Really?
type. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what
I'm
this
like
was
an
from.
E-celebrity. Can
And-
they come and?
And they
Bang me?
they brought this up on their show, and I believe
See, but that's kind of crazy because
I believe
now
it's
they
the girl
have an
in the
incentive.
middle.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, see, as soon as they did it, they knew who it was famous. They were like, okay, we're gonna get money off this
oh yeah.
because we have these, like you said, we have pictures, text from him saying, hey, I want.
But like, let me ask.
And especially if you get it done once, you go, hey, let's
Okay.
do this again next time. And then before he shows up, you set up a camera and film that home shit.
But let's talk about this, right? Them girls got talent because they can shit on command.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like if I'm having,
I'm a shy
If
shitter.
I'm having sex, I ain't thinking about taking a shit.
Hell no, dude.
Like, is he like, yo, do me a favor, like, come over. I got some good champagne. I got some good. And they're like, what's the XX for? He's like, don't worry about it. We'll
don't
talk
worry
about
it,
this.
girl. I put
We're
it
gonna
all on the
talk about
brownies,
this.
baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does he
in it.
just like it on his chest, or does he like it everywhere? Do you think he uses it for lube?
It
All right,
slip
I'm gonna
and slide
stop.
from his
I'm gonna-
bed to his hallway?
I'm gonna stop.
Do you think they go as crazy as to do like shit transplants with each other?
Just a,
Get a tube. Or
just a
something?
two.
Oh, man.
Girl, I didn't even have to shit.
That's what I'm saying.
weird,
Like, what's
man.
he
I
do
don't know
with
what
it
to tell you.
after? Does he just like lay back and just like
Yeah.
he likes the warmth of
He's
it?
like, hey,
Or is he like just taking a long gander at the butthole?
this is how
taking
the
a dump?
conversation starts on the phone. What'd you have for dinner? Oh, you had corn? Get over
Get
here.
the fuck over here.
Get over here.
Did you have
Mind your manners.
Did you have shepherd's pie
If
tonight?
Chef Tanya was here, she would be saying mind your manners 1,000 times.
She would already shut me down a while ago.
Oh.
Did you have shepherd's pie all night? Oh, you better get over here, girl. I want that pasty diarrhea poo.
Wait.
Super hard to
Wait.
wipe.
We can't have sex in the morning till you drink your coffee. Yeah. It's so crazy,
Like,
though.
do they request certain meals?
That's
to
what I'm
be
saying.
eaten?
Like,
yeah, man.
I'm
People are
sure they
fucked,
do.
man.
Like,
I know
We're
somebody.
doomed. We're doomed as a race of.
I know somebody
I
named.
blame it on the internet.
Oh, absolutely.
I do it because all your crazy desires used to be closeted. You thought you were weird.
Yes, and now it's acceptable.
Exactly. And there's all these videos of other people shitting on them. They're like, oh, I've always wanted someone to shit on my chest.
And you know what's
hey,
crazy?
Hey, baby girl, here's $1,000.
The Browns lost 38-6, so his whole team got shit on this week.
Yeah. The Cleveland Browns or the Cleveland Steamers?
Both.
The steam jobs.
Like, imagine him, and like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I watched Odell Beckham play football in college and not take shits to the chest.
He's good.
I like Odell.
Yeah.
He can ball.
Yeah.
But this is funny. And B, imagine walking into the locker room after that went public.
Oh. And everybody's like, dude, I watched you talk to me while I was taking a shit.
Yeah.
Were you getting off?
Like they just put stall doors in the Cleveland bathrooms in the locker room. Nobody's comfortable.
So fucked up. Got some shouts going out to Tanya in the chat. He's like, yo, someone says, DJ Big Red says, what's smoking, y'all? Me and True Hip Hop Consciousness are smoking on that Gary Payton.
Oh,
what
shit.
is that? Never win a ring weed?
No.
Oh.
The glove. The glove.
Play for 20 years, never win a title ring.
Yeah. End your career at the Celtics.
Ooh.
The glove.
All right. So, yeah. So I don't know. I think that's very embarrassing news to come out, especially if you have kids. You know what I mean? Like
his mother's his manager.
No.
Or was his manager.
She should be managing his sexual appetite.
Well, maybe he's actually you never know. Maybe he's excited about it because now he doesn't have to keep it hidden that he likes people pooping on him, and he could just be like, now that he dates a chick, every time he's like, so what's up, baby girl? Yeah, I'm Odell Beckham Jr. You know, I play football. I'm this really famous guy. I got this cool haircut. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, so you know what's out there that I like. Girls taking dumps on me.
So let me ask you this. So
it's not going to be weird now.
We're
in the first conversation, the date we're having this nice dinner, and I'm like, you better be eating that salad and the dessert because I don't want you taking a shit all over me.
So he's in college in his dorm room. Hey, yo, Odell, why every time that girl smells? Every girl you bang smells like shit, dog. I don't know, man.
No.
I don't know.
It's the anal, dog. It's the anal.
I don't know.
Should be giving me that pink sock. You know about the pink sock?
Yeah, tell him about the pink sock. Oh, he already knows.
No, everybody knows about the pink sock.
I think everybody knows. I bet there's a lot of people in the comment section who don't know about
Do you think
you know who doesn't know about the pink sock?
Go ahead.
These guys.
Those dudes. Let me ask you something. Do you think somebody could give him an upper decker off the goalpost? I do.
I mean, how...
He is a good receiver, so we can catch shit.
How boring does pussy get?
That's what I'm saying.
Well... Okay,
where you have to have someone crap on you.
Well, that's that Hollywood stuff.
All right, if you were walking into a public restroom, right, and you got and you touched the handle and there was a little crap on it, and you got it on your hand, would you freak out?
Or would you go like this?
I would freak. I would freak if it was my shit on the handle that I touched.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever rip the toilet paper and get a little fall on your finger, dog? I'm ready to go ham on myself.
That's nuts. I don't
know.
Take
a shower after that.
Hell yeah, I always take a shower.
It's just where's the line of sexual?
There is none anymore.
Where's the line of sex and mental?
There is
none
mental
anymore.
issues.
No, well, it would be the urge, the temptation, and impulsivity. So let's be crazy. Like, let's get one serious thing is when you do stuff with fecal matter, it's a sign of trauma.
Yeah.
Like I had a kid that in my elementary school, I remember he was smearing. If you know what smearing is, you take a poop, you put it all over the bathroom stall walls. I'm like, yo, why is this kid smearing? I'm like 6 years old. I walk in the bathroom. It looked like somebody shot Mr. Hinkie.
It
looked like somebody hit Mr. Hinkie with a shotgun all over the bathroom.
Somebody's doing a Picasso in the bathroom with shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm like, yo, what is that?
That's weird.
But it's trauma. But I don't know about this one. This is weird.
You used to do the shit stash. I mean, you go like that, you scratch it all over your ass, and you go up to someone.
Yeah, I never really did that. Because if somebody did that to me, I'm fucking crazy.
I think it's in a movie. I saw it before.
That's too funny.
Imagine.
No, what is that?
Imagine being imagine being a groupie like 3 years ago, and you get in a limo with R. Kelly and Odell Beckham Jr. It'd be like walking into a bathroom in Beirut.
No, you're like you're on the way to the hotel, and you're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can we pull over? And they're like, no, girl.
No, girl.
The bathroom's right here, baby girl.
It's just
what you gotta do. Number one, number two. And she's like, I gotta do both.
Right, like things.
And they both go like this. Yeah.
Picture him going ham.
I get the number one. He gets the number two.
Like some of the stuff I get, like I like when I get clamps on my nipples or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about,
You heard it here first. DL likes clamps.
like, let me tell you this: they're like. Poop is so bad, you have to vigorously wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, or you can spread disease.
you use clumps of paper. At least I do. And I buy the most expensive toilet paper I can buy because I love my anus. And I do not want... Well, I mean, you ever see... I mean, you go into these cheap-ass bathrooms, they got these one-ply bath...
Oh, I gotta double it up.
No, not even that. It's just like, do you disrespect your anus, dude? Like, it's you know what I mean? I don't know, man.
I don't either.
I always buy that. I like it, dude. I want that fluff. I want I wasn't even there. You know what I mean?
Joe wants that fluff or
Listen,
nutter.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm like 3 years away from buying nothing but baby wipes.
I'm like
I'm
10
almost
minutes
at,
about. No,
I'm almost at that age.
I keep baby wipes on me.
Ain't nothing like cleaner than a baby wipe. Baby wipe bottom.
We didn't get into it, but when we went to Cali when we were shooting the scene, remember I was at the Dollar Tree. I brought like butt wipes in case I gotta go to the bathroom in the woods. But you know, maybe.
So who else likes to? Doesn't like to shit, but somebody else.
There was another
sports,
sporting shit accident.
So I tried to lower the screen. You might see the screen looks a little different right now if you're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. I'm just going to see if that helps you guys with your lagging. The audio wasn't lagging, and that's really all I care about. So if you're really mad, you can go turn on your Call of Duty or your whatever. You can just play and listen to the best podcast out.
Wait, before we go on to the next one, how many rappers are going to be like, yo, I'll shit on you like Odell Beckham Jr.?
Oh, yeah.
Watch
One
those
already.
metaphors.
That's the new one.
Who, me? Yeah, I did it already. It's peculiar. I shit
Alias
on you
did
like
it.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Christian in the chat says, this is pretty interesting. Christian in the chat says he's going to invent a wet wipes dispenser for bathrooms, but I technically said it first on the internet.
Oh.
So I guess I invented it? I discovered wet wipes in the bathroom. I landed in the
If
bathroom.
it's good enough for a baby, it's good enough for my ass.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool.
I tried a bidet once.
I'm an inventor.
And it was crazy.
Move over, Thomas Edison.
Because I did the wipe, and then I did the bidet.
I got DL Shitterson.
It was this like electronic bidet too, where like you hit the button, and all of a sudden this arm came out, and it shot water up your ass. Right? Right? And then it came back out, and then another arm came out, and then hot air dried your ass.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, this must have been a fucking
That's a dream.
$10,000 toilet. It was in this house that we were demoing when I used to do demolition in the house, and we tore apart the whole house. And the guy said, "The only thing I want you to keep is that toilet." And we were all like, "I wonder why." And we figured out what it was. Every single one of us on the job site throughout the week had to take a dump there. I'm like on the way to the job site holding my shit up, like, "Oh, I gotta take a dump so bad." I'm like, "I'm using that toilet." You know what I mean?
would spend money for
Holy
that.
shit, dude!
I'd spend money.
It was
for
a good
that.
shit, and it's a shit that I'll always remember.
Because I get jealous when I see people with bidets. Like, to me, like, that's rich.
That's fancy shit.
Yeah, like, but it's perfect. Like, if I could...
It doesn't sound good to me.
If you could wash your ass every time you shit with some water...
Yeah.
It sounds
And
like
some nice
it'll
warm
be a
air
wet mess
dry.
walking around. Like
No,
got
Nah,
swamp
it
ass.
air dries it after.
A nice warm air dried after it. Woo!
Or either that or it seems like you're getting banged by Aquaman.
Or you could just sit there all day hitting. Yeah.
Yo,
Hit us up in the comments section. Are you anti or pro
bidet?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen some that are like a different toilet.
Yeah.
You hit the button and it's
you step over, yeah.
It looks like a water fountain you can drink out of.
Yeah, you feel like you got banged by Poseidon.
Oh my God.
Poseidon's dick.
Yeah.
Got that Poseidon dildo.
So you're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast.
Mind your manners.
Please go to our separate channel just for small clips, the Mind Your Manners podcast official clip channel. You can see all small dose clips if you like the hip hop content, if you like the weed content, movie content. There's all playlists over there. So make sure you go check that out. But we're still, what are we on, Odell Beckham?
No, we was about to.
I know that's what I was.
We was about to segue into another shit
sports event that happened the same week.
So I'm watching.
Crazy.
I know, like that's great. Like, yeah.
Well, this is okay. So I'm watching.
Explain the. Go ahead. Give it to him, D.
I'm watching the Yankees game, right? And Odell, Aroldis Chapman throws a pitch, and then he goes off the mound and he makes his face like that, and everyone's hurt on the Yankees, so everyone's scared. So
he hurt his back, his ankle, his wrist.
Did hurt his back.
All the coaches come running up to the mound. This is and he's looking at him like this. It looks like he's in pain, like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That looks like I hurt my back, like I pulled something, or my hamstring in the back.
What's
the back string?
As they get closer. everyone starts doing this face, and the face really is they're all laughing.
Yeah.
So they're all laughing, and all the announcers, they're trying to figure it out. They're like, what is going on here? Why is everybody laughing? So they finish the game. The Yankees win. And after the game, they're talking to Aaron Boone.
Boone.
And Aaron Boone's, they're saying, hey, Aaron Boone, what happened on the mound with Chapman? He's like, oh, no, he's fine. Yeah, but what happened? Oh, he's fine. So they asked him 6 times, I counted. And he blew it off 6 times. And then finally, he's like, you could see they're not going to fucking stop asking me the question. So all he said was, they said, what happened with Chapman? And Aaron Boone said, sometimes nature calls. And what happened was he shit himself on the mound in a white uniform.
Finished the inning and then wiped.
Finished the inning, celebrated, probably did a post-game interview.
I'm sure he finished the inning and then went took a quick wipe.
There's no seashells there's no seashells available in the outhouse. I mean, in the glove.
And there's no crying in baseball.
My father always told me, don't trust the fart. Don't ever trust the fart.
Yeah.
So I just thought this was crazy. Like
could be a quick.
Just this happened on national television. It didn't happen to the fucking Brewers.
He probably had to fart.
You know what I mean?
It probably wasn't a shit. It was probably a shart.
It happened to someone famous, like the Yankees.
But that's still a shit.
Do you know that Das Effects on their first album had a song called Deucey? I remember Lucy, my Deucey. And the song Das Effects, look it up.
Is that when they said skibbity bop to the flobbity boop, and everyone said, "Yo, that's bars."
These bars. But they have it, and then it's all about shitting yourself.
Oh man,
it's such.
Everybody's done it in their life. If you haven't, you're going to.
Dude, I have. Yeah,
you will once in your life.
You will at least once.
Yeah.
I lied one time, so I tried to.
Well, you should rephrase that. You should say adult life.
Oh yeah.
No,
that's what I meant. Yeah, everybody will shart yourself.
When you're 4, my 4-year-old, I think, might have shot it before.
No, I'm saying like everyone shits themselves when they're a baby. That's what I meant. Like,
I'm talking when you're adult life. After you're 21 and older, there's a
21.
Because they're if you're a real drunk around 21 and you booze a lot, you'll get that bud mug and shit yourself.
Oh, yeah,
it will happen, dude. But when you're up in your 30s and in the late 40s and shit, there's gonna be a time where you're gonna go and fart at the same time and go, "Oops,
excuse me,
I just shit myself." And that's exactly what happened to this guy on the mound.
My freshman,
he probably had to fart.
Strenuated.
Yeah, he did the pitch, and then once he let go of that pitch, the fart came out, and it just went. And it just was nothing but shit.
He tried to throw that slider.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a different kind of slider.
Yeah, exactly.
It just sucks that he had more batters. What a feeling. At least there was no one in the audience.
You know what I call him?
Maybe it's a little less embarrassing.
Do you know what I call him? A motherfucking professional. Because you shit yourself and you keep it moving.
Get back to work.
In white pants.
In white pants.
Take your underwear off and get back to work. What were you saying about in high school?
I lied. So I got caught
skipping
school in 9th grade, and I went home.
Yeah.
And my mother came home on lunch break. And then the school
doing?
called her. She's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "She had a really bad morning." I really didn't, but I used this as an excuse because I didn't know what to do.
That's crazy.
I was like, I was on my way to school, and I had a stomach issue, and I farted and it hit my undies.
Jeez.
See, I always had that in my back pocket for if I needed to get out of work quick. I'd walk up school, like do the penguin walk up to my boss's desk, holding my ass. Like, dude, I gotta go home. And what's wrong? Like, I just shit myself.
Doing the walker wiggle.
And like, it's pretty embarrassing. But if you really need to get out of work, it's a good excuse because who's gonna lie about shit? They just shit themselves. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like, and unless your boss goes, "Let me open this drawer. I have underwear right here." You're like,
What's more embarrassing now? You have extra underwear in someone else's size?
They're not mine.
In your drawer?
They're not mine. All right, I have.
I'm holding back.
I wanted to do a YouTube.
Mind your manners. You don't have to hold back.
I wanted to do a YouTube series called Short Stories, and it was like.
I think you might already start it.
Like it was kind of like no, it was kind of like drunk history where people would act out the story, and then it would just be like the black silhouette of the person, and then their voice.
Of them shitting themselves?
No, they're because everybody's got a short story.
Yeah.
Of them shitting themselves, so it would be like famous people that we know telling their short story.
Yeah.
But it's not them because you don't know who it is. We disguise and then we would act out the story of like because I got a
Nobody wins.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Nobody wins when you shot.
No.
Unless The only person who wins when you shot is Odell if you're having sex with him.
I was just gonna say Odell. Odell loves them underwears.
You know what, mind you, man, is if anybody knows Odell, send him the link so he can get really excited.
Odell Beckham's in the chat.
He's in the chat. He's in the scat.
He's
We got our own chat.
He's got his own scat.
He's got his own scat.
Scat chat.
So DL, you were watching the game live. Did you think he hurt himself?
Yes. Only reason I thought he hurt himself is because everyone on the Yankees always hurts themselves.
Let me see your facial reaction when he said he shot himself. Let me see it.
When he said it?
Yeah, let me see it. Let me see your facial expression.
I didn't know until the next day that he
All
did.
right, so when you found out, let me see as a Yankees fan your facial expression.
I just
let me see, do it. Oh!
No, it wasn't that hard, but I texted it to my mom. I texted it to...
You hit me up. You called. We were talking about it on the phone. You were like, yo.
Let's do shit.
This guy shot himself in HD.
It's happened, though, man.
4K.
4K. Yo, you ever shit yourself in 4K, son?
Mm-hmm. Let us know in the comments section if you have ever shit yourself in 4K in white pants in front of the world.
And he's rich, so he probably got
saying.
a bidet.
You're gonna ball out. If you're gonna ball out with the shitting in your pants story, you might as well do it on the mount of a Yankees game. There's no one else got a more ballin' chat story than that.
That's a good chat story.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
You know
Mine has to do with the drive to Worcester and having to walk into Target.
Mine has to do. Oh my god, oh man, I got a Target one too. Oh shit, I just remembered that one once you said Target.
Yeah.
I was in Target once. I shat myself.
And I had some like dope designer linen shorts on. Way to go, Scott.
Oh, that sucks. My worst shot story. I'll tell you right now. I was super hammered, and I'm not driving, so I'm walking home, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna puke. So I dipped into some bushes to puke, and I shit.
You did double ender?
Oh, I did it. Full on. So I'm like, uh-oh. And I got a long walk home, so I go, all right, I just finished puking, took my shoes off, took my pants off, took my underwear off, did a quick wipe on my underwear, threw them underwear in the bush, free balling.
Yo, when you puke and shit yourself, you know what I call that, right? It's the Van Damme double impact. Yo, Christian, you out. Keep it real, guys. Catch you next time. Absolutely, Christian.
Nice. I gotta say,
leaving us early for all that shit talk.
Shout out, Christian. Shout out to your girl too.
Sorry, bro.
I got home and I was about to say it.
Let us know if she finished.
The girl I was the girl I was living with, because I got home and she's like, "Where's your underwear?" And I'm like, I gotta tell you the story. What just happened?
So what happened? You walked in the house and just ripped your pants off and.
Well, no, because I go. That's why I sleep in my underwear.
Yeah, but that's kind of the one where you like
Not that night you didn't.
Hammered.
You were drunk.
I was hammered, so I got home
that
and just
part.
fucking took my shirt, took my pants off, and she's like, "How come you didn't wear any underwear?"
No, bro.
I'm like,
Bro.
How come you smell like shit?
Let's hope you're back.
Fiber stains.
Terrible.
Yo, how much do you think?
Is that doggy in the window? I don't know. Not sure.
How much is that diarrhea in the jar? Sell it to Odell.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak. Let's talk about shit, baby. Let's talk about OBJ. The dude's crazy. That's crazy.
Finish that. You sang it earlier. Start from the top.
Let's talk about shit, baby. Let's talk about OBJ. Let's talk about all the poop and feces that he doesn't role play. Let's talk about shit.
Let's talk about shit.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of weird. Kid, that's weird, kid. Getting shit. Kid, you like getting shit on, kid? That's weird, kid.
I'd rather be on the news.
What's up, bud? You got shit on? That's weird, kid.
Yeah, see, I'd rather be on the news for accidentally sharding myself than having women purposely shit on me.
Let's bring it back full circle to last week. So Endo Joe and I had a debate whether you take a shit or give a shit.
Yeah.
Odell took a shit right in his chest. Real shit.
See, that's when you take a shit, because he actually took it and was like, "You mind if I ziplock this and put it in a
freezer?
Yeah, a nice little freezer with a patented burp."
I got edibles.
So we had one on purpose and one on accident, but I just thought
I'd rather have the accident.
They were both funny. Joe says it all the time. Tanya says it all the time. We need more dick and fart jokes.
I love fart jokes.
Fart jokes.
I just thought it was funny that it was national news. Yeah. I mean, 800 kids got killed in Chicago last month, but the fart and the shit in the pants, you got to put that in the news.
Hey, do you know that 35 people just died? But you know what happened? Odell got shit on his chest.
In worse news,
yeah.
So let's transition. Want to transition?
Yeah, we're transitioning.
Transgender into the next.
We're going to transition into football being back.
Are you ready for some shit ball?
Because it seems to me they are doing no precautions like the NBA is. They're just kind of showing up. They go home, and then they show up for practice. And then they go play a game, breathe all over each other, lay all over each other.
Yo, but how do you do precautions? Like, you tackling each other.
No, but you can how the NBA did it and have a place where they're quarantined all together. I mean, I know that's a long-ass time, but it's like you want
a lot of players on the team.
You want
54-man roster.
You want $40 million? Come over here for 4 months.
Oh, $40 million? Who do you think you got? Kelsey Chitlin?
Listen.
Kelsey Carter?
Listen, I will
$50 million?
I will be Odell Beckham's fiber chef for $40 million. You want everything with fiber fed to these women?
There's just got to be some sort of, because like one team gets it, then the whole season's gonna be over.
Kelsey Chitlin?
They're just like, just don't get it, guys. Come play. Just make sure you don't get that.
Yeah, there's 54, but they get tested every day.
Like they can't even stop people from raping their wives and killing people. And how are they gonna stop them from going to get corona?
That's a good point.
Like
they can't even stop dudes from getting shit on.
No. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha.
But I was just watching. What was it? A few days ago, Sunday, I was watching a couple football games, and I'm just watching them all laying all over each other. So I started looking up. I started looking into it. And I was like, wow, these guys aren't like.
He was looking into them laying all over
secluded, sequestered, or whatever it is. They're just kind of just don't get it.
They get tested. They get tested every day. If you watch the series on this channel that starts with H and ends with O, and then maybe another letter in between. I'm not trying to promote
horrible body odor.
Yeah. They have a show.
You can promote HBO. They gave me a check.
Okay, so it's Hard Knocks, and they show them getting tested every day. Meanwhile, people in the hood can't get tested for 2 weeks, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, people in the hood can't get tested for 2 weeks, but if you go on Joe Rogan's podcast, you and your whole entourage can get tested.
Yeah.
I just read the thing they're doing with the forehead.
What the fuck?
The zapper.
That doesn't even.
Got one at home. It go like this.
Like because people that have the corona aren't not necessarily running a temperature, so it's not like accurate.
No,
you could still have it and not be
because you can
running
be
hot too.
You can be asymptomatically sexual.
Yeah, and just have pubes and crabs.
Yeah,
all over your face.
But they can't find the corona amongst your crabolas.
No, it sucks, man. Let's see, Mike. I thought my crabs would beat Corona, but like Corona kicked crabs' ass, man. It sucks, man. I had those crabs for like 5 years.
Mine are so old, they're hermit crabs. They just
the hermit crabs. Yeah, hermit crabs. Not my downstairs crabs.
Yeah, jeez, Joe.
I give those to everybody.
Mind your manners.
I do this every time I meet somebody. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, pal? Yeah, how's it going?
So,
do a little wipe with my crabs.
DJ Big Red. DJ Big Red. My aunt got it with no symptoms at all. Yeah, I talked to somebody who said they thought they had allergies.
Yeah.
And they tested positive. And then you see, and then I know somebody who was hospitalized. I also know somebody whose family member was 35 years old.
Damn.
And passed away because they were obese.
Oh yeah.
And then it got into their organs and they had a stroke and then they didn't recover.
Oh, damn.
So it's like crazy. I ain't trying to get all dark on here. Those ain't the dark web.
The Oregon Trail?
Yeah, see, somebody that I know.
You break a wheel and then catch a disease.
I got dysentery.
I got dysentery and the wheel on my wagon's broken. And somebody killed the oxen.
They weren't sick. The only symptoms they had was no smell, no taste. They couldn't taste anything. They weren't running the fever. They didn't feel sick, but they had it.
Let's circle back.
Yeah,
circle
back.
About not having taste.
If them girls had no smell, they wouldn't even know what they was doing to Odell. You ain't got no smell? Go see Odell.
Oh man.
You think he just likes looking at a long gander at the anus, taking a dump?
No.
Like that's what he likes, seeing the butthole get big and then the poop come out.
My kid likes dragons because they breathe fire. He likes dragons.
Telling you to shut me down.
Dude, my kid likes dragons because they breathe fire. He likes dragons because of their long tail coming out their butt. Mind your manners.
Mind your manners.
Shout out to Chef Tanya. I'm gonna mind my manners.
She didn't send us no mind your manners clips this week, so mind them. You just gotta know. You've been watching the show long enough that you know.
I hope so.
You know when to mind your manners.
If you're clicking off, sorry.
If you
go watch the clip channel and then you'll know.
Yeah, if you clipped off, then you. You do?
Sorry, Miles.
I mean, I
I
don't know.
don't know if I ever did that.
What, take shit on somebody?
No, I never did that.
Has anybody ever farted during intercourse?
I have. And it wasn't so
Yep.
if my normal farts,
Oh yeah.
my normal farts are loud and not smelly. And I love it because I love making people laugh, so I'll always go burp,
You
and
should
everybody
get it. You should
laughs,
get it. Like,
and
you
it's
should-
not a smelly, so it doesn't clear out a room.
You should set up a YouTube
We're all
channel.
still probably breathing my ass air, but still, you don't know it because you're not smelling it.
Yeah.
But okay, it was early on in my sex career
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a career.
when I was a youngin'.
Here's a gigolo.
And first time I was with this girl, and yeah, I cut a SBD, silent but deadly, and
Oh, it was bad, right?
it was so bad
So I-
to where I was so embarrassed to where I started laughing. And she was like, "It's okay, it's okay."
So that happened to me. That happened to me, and it sounded like
So
somebody took a
embarrassed.
nail out of a tire. And I was like, "Oh damn!" And then like I was hoping she'd smell it, and she was like, "Did you just?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep.
But like it was at the
Sorry.
like I hate to get graphic, but it was at the point where I was just
Yep.
like everything happened at once. Like there was just you had to sign
Perfect timing.
you had to sign a release for that release. And it sounded like somebody stabbed a bike tire. Like it wasn't cool, bro. Wasn't cool.
It wasn't
Stepped on
cool,
a
bro.
snake.
Damn, I'm like spaced. I need to get more shots in me.
Yeah, I just opened my big Guinness.
So please hit that like button. Please share.
you unzipped
Please
your pants?
subscribe, man. We're about to start doing these giveaways in the next week or two, maybe.
Yo.
For people who help our show grow.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna tag all your. Are you gonna go
Yo,
to our
send it-
Facebook
send it
page
to your
and
friends, bro.
invite all your friends to our
Start
Facebook
doing-
page?
Yeah, we're gonna start
Like
doing
check out these dudes. They're
We'll send you
shit
something
house.
cool,
because we want our like.
custom maybe.
Yes.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying.
and I know.
I want our friends that help us
Help them.
to get the gifts.
Yo,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You share our page, like our page,
yeah.
invite all your friends to
Yeah.
our page.
I mean, you got
And I,
guys like
and I
Wally,
see that you
Big
can win
Red,
a prize, dude. Yeah.
Goldie. But
Yeah.
here's the Big,
Quarantine Cody.
Big Red just left a
Quarantine.
comment, and I do have to comment on this. I'm not
Comment
gonna
on
comment on everything that everybody puts, but yo, my mother has COPD too, and for quarantine, the hardest part was like I always go check on my mom, and I couldn't
Mom's a cop.
because no, she has. I tell her all the time, you got copter, but
Mom's a cop.
that shit is no joke because if she
Yeah.
catches it,
That's
and,
fucked.
and my mother's like old, like when she was in high school, like she was Jesus's tutor. She old as hell, but
She helped
and-
Moses part the sea.
Yeah, she was like Moses. If you part the sea, that's 2 divided by 1, which is still 2 C's. But yo, nah, I feel you, man. That is scary, man.
It is. It's crazy out there, man.
Yo, ill mannered, mind your manners. Yo, spread the word.
You think you could spread corona through poop? I guess, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, did he have her get tested before he shit on her, or before she shat on her? See, I keep thinking that because of the whole Biggie thing. Remember the
And
Biggie
R. Kelly.
skit? Well, the whole Biggie skit. Remember the bitch asked me to shit on her. So
Yeah.
what'd you do? I shits on the bitch. So I always think of like,
Yeah, nah.
but it's
R.
like
Kelly
he
peeing on
wanted
everybody.
her to shit on him.
I don't know.
I could see it be
It's
like
kind of
some.
wild to me.
I could see it being some dominant thing where you're like, I want to feel like I'm shitting on like everybody. Get over here,
Now,
go clean
well,
that up.
like, if you camping and like you got like a mobile home or like you on tour, you gotta ask people instead of 1 or 2, you gotta do R. Kelly, you gotta do Odell.
Yep, that's the new one.
You got a Kells or an Odell's?
That's
Kells or
perfect.
Odell's?
Yeah.
Kells or
Yeah,
Odell's?
yeah. Where you're like, I go to the bathroom. What are you doing, R. Kelly,
Kells or-
Odell?
Yeah, you doing the Kells or the Odell?
Yeah.
Right?
About to do number
Kells,
one.
you can do Kells.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Kells and
Number 2.
Odells.
Shit.
Smoking back here taking
Yeah.
a shit.
Nobody's doing number 2 in my house.
Please
Let's
hit
do
that
it.
like button. Please
Everybody's dropping a
subscribe.
sticky deuce in my house. It's gonna be me.
Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. You're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. One shitty week. All the terrible whack shit that has gone on this week that we're trying to find some sort of humor in. Didn't find much humor in the first subject.
Absolutely not.
But
We had to
found,
bring it up because it's so out there
yeah,
right now. that
we
could
found
not
some
bring it up.
we found some humor in the. I don't know how we found humor in a guy asking 3 girls to shit on him, but we found
That's some funny shit.
it.
Get
No, we
it?
found it. I don't
So let me ask you, DL. Like,
oh man,
I'm
me?
gonna bring this back, and I'm gonna ask you.
What about all these other people?
No,
Ask
I
them.
want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
So you lived out in Northern Cal. Were there any fires out there?
While I lived there, fires?
Yeah.
Just me every day smoking my marijuana.
Oh, he's so hot. He's on
The
fire.
weed was fire.
The
Only
weed was
smoked 6
far.
foot
No,
joints at all.
while I lived there, no. While I lived there, no. There was really dry times though.
Yeah, like you put your cigarette out, you lighting shit up.
Yeah, nothing lit up. But you're never gonna end this. People are like, oh, get rid of gender reveal parties, get rid of fireworks, get rid of cigarettes. It's like you just gotta really get rid of people, and then after that, lightning will light that shit up, or fucking a hot day. And the sun glistening off the ocean, light something up. You know what I mean?
Like to feel it up all the time.
This was another thing I was saying today.
A water bottle.
This was
at the right angle towards and light a fire.
This is another thing I was saying today.
Hold it there long, but you can do
Check this out. People think that Los Angeles isn't a fucking desert because people live there and they have faucets and water comes out of it and they planted trees in their backyard. It's a desert, and
it's always been a desert.
It's just gonna light up if you're stupid.
Desert or
My grandmother got
maybe not. LA might not light up. The city limits might not light up because fucking there's fire department to put it out real quick. But when it's 30 miles up into the hills and you got to go up dirt roads to get there, and you don't have a fucking fire extinguisher, you just have whatever the truck has.
And some girl shitting on your chest. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know, man. People are nuts, man. It's just sad. I feel the worst. I mean, it sucks that people are losing their homes. It sucks that people are getting hurt or whatever. But I feel bad for the nature because you know, like they don't care about your stupid gender reveal party.
The nature can't run away.
Make sure if you're watching this and you're an infant and you rewind this, make sure you when you watch this in 10 years, make sure you online bully the fuck out of that kid.
If you're an infant and you can rewind YouTube, you a genius.
You're a genius.
But I'll tell you right now, what was it? Oh my God!
Baby's a genius.
Oh my God! It's a boy.
My baby's
crazy,
genius.
dog. Like, what are you crazy? Like, I don't. So let's get back.
Everyone's gonna remember this kid.
How dare they have
get to this though.
Parties?
Like I'm sorry.
That kid hasn't picked his gender yet.
People can get mad at me. Listen, I'm kind of old man. I'm halfway to death.
How dare they have those?
I'm a little over halfway to death.
Jeez, Alias is halfway to death.
And I'm gonna tell you, it depends how much I drink because my liver loves me. But I'm gonna tell you this: that gender reveal shit is some real like hipster ass shit, though.
Yeah. Like I was just saying.
Like you don't give a fuck. No. Like let me light fireworks off. Like yo. I got in trouble for lighting off an M80 in a barrel.
I can see it being exciting, but I hear what you're saying.
Well, it's just another party to get money and gifts.
That's what I said.
But I don't know.
That's what I said the first time we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is.
I said it's
I didn't
like,
think of it like
hey,
that.
now I got to give you a party that I got to go to give you a gift for a gender reveal. Now I got to go to the baby shower. Now I got to go to the christening. Now the baby's born, so I got to give you another gift. Oh, the baby's getting christened. Oh, the baby's getting first communion. Oh, baby's number 1 now. Baby's
Shout out to
two.
Terry in the chat.
Yo, Terry.
Hit that like button, please subscribe.
Here's also what I'm going to say, right?
Say it then, man. Say it.
You and I have been friends.
You and I, I wouldn't say friends.
Yeah, we've been acquaintances. So check
I
this
really
out,
don't
though.
like you.
So when y'all been around me, do you guys remember my gender reveal party?
We met like 200 times.
Yeah. We hung out like 200 times. I kind of know you. But do you remember my gender reveal party? No, you don't, because I didn't have one. I texted motherfuckers and told them I was having a boy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, you wait till you see people, and they go, "Oh, you're pregnant. What are you having?" You go, "I'm having a male. I'm having a female, or I'm having my kid's gonna decide when he's older."
I can see people being excited by it, but don't destroy nature.
Can I just keep it real? I don't give a fuck what your kid is as long as it's healthy.
But also when there's a group of people all cheering at the same time, or it gets something in you. That's why when
get a fucking talent.
That's why when you watch the stand-up special there at the concert, you're laughing out loud all the time. Stomach.
Because the dude's talented.
No. But then when you watch it on DVD at home, you're kind of like.
Oh, that's
well, here's the problem.
You're not like, ah! Like
you're infected by the other laughter.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
You're infected by people's joy in that situation. So I can see why people like it.
I can see why people like it.
I don't see it destroying.
But if you want that attention, get a fucking talent.
I like bologna, but I don't eat it anymore.
Right? Like, let's be real. Like,
yeah, but even if you have a talent, doesn't necessarily mean people are gonna flock to it.
You can find a couple people.
Yeah, they'll throw your coins on the side of the street.
If you want to feel good because people clap about you, like, cool.
Give me a
coin. But like, let me light off a fucking firework. Yo, look what I did. I made a fucking baby. Bro, I made one of my babies drunk as shit in the Bahamas.
See?
Yeah, that ain't talent. That wasn't talent.
And
if you ask my kid's mother, she'll tell you, I wasn't talented.
There's a lot of people that I will remain nameless in my family that get away with things because they impregnated somebody. And I'm like, it's not a fucking talent. I'm like, you know what the talent is? Someone like me that has been going all these years having sex, not getting people pregnant, dude.
That is talented.
You know what I mean? That's fucking talent right there.
So let's just say this.
Because I practice safe sex.
Yeah.
we already got your ex-wife's opinion on that.
Yeah, well, I'm not talented.
She chatted in. And
Either that or I have multiple kids that I don't know about.
She just gave a like.
It was,
but let me.
I'm gonna when I'm 30. I mean, when I'm 45, 50 or something. You know, I might have a couple 18-year-olds knocking on my door going, "Hey, you're my dad." But
I didn't. It wasn't drunk in the Bahamas. But I'll just tell you this. I'm not. Talented.
I was high on crack.
I'm not talented.
In the Bahamas.
I'm not talented.
I mean, it does take skill to have sex and bust a nut, right?
No, it takes skill to have sex and then get shit on and bust a nut. That's skills.
It takes skill to raise the kid.
no, it
Yeah,
takes. I think it takes skill
to raise the
to
kid.
have crap on you and keep an erection.
That.
I think that is an
Damn,
actual
that's what I
skill.
said. To have
That's
sex
all
and get
jokes.
shit on.
All jokes aside,
No, that's the skill of the night.
like to have human fucking shit on you,
And smell it.
and it's not your kid's shit or your grandma's shit who you're taking care of. It's some.
You don't get a boner when you're taking a shit.
No, peep this though. Yeah, sugar blumpkins and blumpkins.
Picks up the seat.
Let me ask you something. If I'm having sex in a
I gotta
park,
pull it up.
if I'm having sex in a park and the dog shit's next to me, I'm going wet noodle. Mario just got hit by a Koopa after I ate a mushroom.
Pew, pew,
Going
pew,
small.
pew,
Pew, pew, pew, pew, pew. Going small.
That's terrible.
Clook, clook, clook,
Please hit
oh,
that
that's
like
when you're
button.
going down the pipe.
Please subscribe. Shout out to Forticulture TV.
Subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe to his channel.
Full of the culture. What's
You are
up?
watching the
What up, son? B?
You are watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. One shitty week. We're gonna title this one. You know, we talked about the forest fires, which were terrible. We talked about that in the beginning. We just talked about it a little more.
We'll still be talking about shit.
We talked about Odell Beckham
Taking shit. Or
Liking-
getting shits taken on him.
liking that. That's his thing.
Pretty strange.
He came out and spoke about it, but
What did he say? I want to know what he said.
I'm not
he was
sure
like,
what
you know what he
What'd he
said?
say?
You know what he said? He said this.
What'd he say?
He said this. Hold on.
I was just told him we was smoking a joint. And, you know, we was kicking it. What you mean we was smoking? You was smoking. I smoked a little piece of joint with you. I know you ain't telling him that. Worm!
He got in trouble for like having white powder next to his bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that white powder was X-Last. Some chicks was sniffing that shit and shitting on his chest. Mystery solved, people.
Mystery
You heard it here first.
solved.
Hot take.
It wasn't
sports
cocaine.
radio. It wasn't cocaine. It was a powder.
It was
Powdered
just-
X-Lax. Girls like,
That's all it was. They were snorting it and they're rubbing it on their teeth.
so he didn't.
And then taking diarrhea shits on Odell. And he was rubbing it around and using it on his boner.
All right, so
Was it a little
this is
boner
the
or a big
same
boner?
response that I already saw. I thought his response that they were talking about was different. All right,
go ahead.
tell me that I like people taking shits on me. Tell me that.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Hey.
Tell me that.
Mr. DL,
Yeah.
I heard you like people taking shits on you.
You can't knock me off my pivot no matter what shit's thrown my way.
Wow, that's
Good answer.
That's
Good
a
answer.
spot.
That's his answer.
Alex Trebek would be like, that's a daily double!
Hey, no, he'd look over to the judges.
Yeah, no, it works.
Judges are gonna accept that one. We're gonna accept
We're gonna
that.
accept that one.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
accept
yeah.
that one.
We're gonna
He
accept
threw
it.
the word shit in, so
Yes, there was,
we
which is
will
a
accept
fecal matter.
this. We
Fecal
will
matter.
accept it.
Fecal matter.
So
Shit.
The jury said, I know he's just basically not, like admitting it and not denying it. In the same, but he's just saying like nothing can knock me off.
He was like, yo, fuck that. I'm
yeah,
taking touchdowns.
to me,
You know what I mean? He's
to
not.
me,
He's not saying that he's.
No, to me, he said that is him saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna do a little role play, but I'm not gonna shit on you, Joe. I'm gonna say this.
I
to
don't
you
want to
right
do it
now.
though.
I'm gonna ask you right now.
If you're gonna keep it real,
This
I
is
want
me.
your answer.
That's mine.
Ready? So, Endo Joe, it's come out in the news lately that
Uh-oh.
you only smoke 6 foot bongs and taller,
and somebody shit on your
like
chest.
DJ Slip.
Ooh.
Is that true that people shit on your chest?
I would have to plead the fifth and deny
Any accountability?
yeah, any. No.
Okay.
This would be my answer.
No.
Dot. No.
You know what though?
I'd just be like, show me the shitty pictures.
You know what?
Did you take pictures, bitch?
You can't knock me off my pivot.
Yeah. I'd be like, look at these bras. Come on, man. You think I'm Odell Beckham Jr.?
They look like.
You know what Odell Beckham has done?
They look like.
Well, I'm his junior.
Them girls look like the shitty version of that group Total, so they're just incomplete. Catch that one later. You'll catch that one later.
Catch it. You'll catch
You'll
it.
catch that one later.
They're the-
Can't
they're
you
the-
see?
they're the ghetto
I
version of
pooped on
TLC.
OB. I could make up mad poop songs. I do it all the time.
You do poop songs?
I do poop songs. I should have a poop song album.
They're
On the
they're
way
not,
here,
they're not,
I figured every song that came on the radio was like a poop song.
Why?
I just
Okay,
kept singing.
now here's a question. Here's a question. Sorry, Mind Your Manners podcast people, if you're watching, ladies, or sorry. Why, after 200, 300,000 years of human existence, are farts and poop still funny?
I know,
And everyone
it's
does
crazy.
it. It's not like this,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know this guy. He
that's what I was
he
saying
can
earlier.
poop. You know what I mean? Like, why do
I
people
was just
still
saying
laugh
that
at that
earlier.
shit?
They're bilingual. Like
burps aren't funny.
Okay, we don't.
Sneezes
okay,
aren't funny.
I'm sitting in front of a Russian. I'm sitting in front of a
Sneeze and
Russian.
fart, and it's funny.
I'm sitting in front of a Russian that doesn't
Achoo.
speak English, right? Russian doesn't speak English. Japanese doesn't speak English. And an Irish guy barely speaks English.
No,
I gotta-
Irish people
I
speak
got-
English,
No,
but
no,
we're good.
wait, no, he's,
We're
no,
okay.
yeah, but he doesn't
What the
understand.
fuck was
He don't
that?
really understand my accent. Okay.
Okay, oh, there you go.
And then I got a.
Laddie,
I got
are
a-
you gonna take a shot or what?
I got a Brazilian guy who doesn't speak English, okay? And then I'm over here, we're all sitting here weird, we don't understand each other. And then I go,
Why you
we're
gotta
all-
do it right here?
we're all gonna go,
Except me.
oh, yeah.
Or I might.
No, you probably still
So
laugh.
I'm gonna say this. I think it's because it's so taboo, and it's stupid that it's taboo because everybody does it, and that's
Everybody
why it's
does
funny.
Yeah.
Like they make kids books. Everybody poops.
Everybody
So-
does. See, that's what I don't know.
Those-
It's just something that's funny to me. It's like, why is this funny?
So you know what's funny
Those,
is that I've said to I said,
Why is it funny? Make
So-
the fart sound with your mouth. That's not. I don't go. Like it's not,
Yeah, but if I really dropped a hot one right now, you'd laugh.
no. A real I would laugh, but the
That's
sound that you
authentic, because it's
I don't know,
authentic.
but why is it funny? I don't know.
Everywhere, okay,
because
okay.
it is. It's just one of those things. Hey, because it is.
I'm not saying
You
it's
can
not.
make
I'm just
a
asking
person
why.
that you can make a person that doesn't think
Such
they're
a good
funny.
question. I fucking
laugh.
hate it.
That's 100%.
Hate your question.
Right? Someone that doesn't think they're funny, you question them. What do you think? Farts are disgusting. I hate them. I hate when people do them around me. And then you put them in that weird situation where you have to be quiet. You're in church or something, and someone lets out a burp. You know what I mean? She's gonna go trying not to laugh too because that's just funny, man.
Oh, dude, yo. I got some random candid fart stories from people. Yo, I was at a rest stop coming back from New York City, and the dude in front of me, he was an old dude. He didn't even know. He just dropped ass in a line full of people at Dunkin' Donuts, and you see all the Karens like, oh, and you see me behind him like, my man. I was like, my man.
One of our homies that'll remain nameless. We're standing in line waiting to get blunts at a gas station, and he does one of these. He didn't look fully behind him.
Yeah.
And he goes, lifts his leg and goes,
It was a bad one too. It was
loud ass
terrible.
motherfucker. And it happens, a female was standing behind him, and she just goes, "What the fuck?"
No,
Yo.
she goes. She's like, oh my
yeah.
god.
Yo,
And he turns around and goes, "Oh, jeez."
my-
He's so embarrassed.
Mind Your Manners podcast. Hit the like button if you still enjoy listening to us 12-year-olds talking about
Yeah,
farts
yeah.
and shits. Word up. Make sure you hit that thumbs up.
How about those broads though? They're like, they're not TLC. They're they're TLS.
Oh, yeah.
Taking long shits.
Taking long shots. My man. That was an MVP moment. Hey, let's talk about farting too, right? Yo, that's how you know a girl's a fucking keeper, bro.
I always say the same thing.
If you can
It's
fart in
not
front
the-
of her and she...
It's not the first kiss that matters. It's
the
the
first
first fart,
fart.
dude.
Yeah,
in front of
exactly.
her. It really is, because that's how, like, if I fart in front of you and you get offended by it and you get really like, oh, we have to have a talk about this. You can't be doing
Like,
that
get
in front of me.
gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will never accept that. I'm like, all right, we're going to have to go ahead and end this relationship now because I live my life farting.
I fought in my sleep, dog.
Exact-
I
100%.
fought in my sleep, dog.
I wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, what was that?
I've woken myself up
and then
with a
I
hammer.
laugh myself to sleep.
Yo, I've woken,
100%.
Dude, I've woken myself with an earthquake hammer before. The whole shit shook.
I specialize in Dutch ovens.
But here's the thing is, yeah. Yo, dog, I did again.
French ovens.
Oh my god.
The queef version.
The
Yo,
French
dude,
oven.
I was in a Yankee swap and somebody brought a Dutch oven, a real Dutch oven to a Yankee swap. Oh
my
I've seen those before.
My
yeah.
70-year-old aunt got it, and I was like, yo, my cousin just gave my aunt a Dutch oven. And like two people there got the
people
joke and
have
fell
it,
out. But here's the other thing I'm going
See,
to
that's
say,
the thing.
too.
You get those two people I want to hang out with the
It's
rest
all
of the
worth
night.
it. It's all
because
worth it.
we'll
It's
make
all
each other
worth
laugh
it.
all
It's all
night.
worth it.
Yeah.
And farts. So, but you play Truth or Dare, right? It's fuck kisses, right? You play Truth or Dare. How many girls you kissed during Truth or Dare? Thousands.
I never played Truth or Dare.
I always did. It was
As
like,
a kid, no, I spin the bottle. I don't think I ever played.
so, but you don't play spin the bottle and fart in a chick's face.
I think I did Truth or
So
Dare.
if you kiss her, she ain't a keeper. Now, if I played spin the bottle, fart in a girl's face, I probably would have married the first girl I played spin the bottle with.
I probably played it. I just don't
Bam!
remember.
Yo, Big Red, you still with us? Word up, Big Perm. Everybody's here. Terry's still.
So
Terry
Big
gave us a
Perm?
yo. I'll give her yo back. Missing, we missing Chef Tanya tonight.
Yeah.
She
She
would
would have already shut us up and moved us on a while ago.
She
Who's
would've
this? Who?
Chef
Chef
Tanya.
Tanya.
Oh,
She
okay.
would
I thought you were
give-
talking about
Still be
something that was
talking
going
about
on in the
taking
chat.
dumps.
She got good eyebrows too, so she would have raised
Well,
her
let's
eyebrow. and
let's
gave us
take
a look
it.
like
Let's
12-year-olds.
take her. Let's take her idea and move on then.
What's her idea?
No, she
No,
just
she
said
would've-
that she
I
would have
would've
been
said
like,
she would've
move
already
the
moved
fuck
us
on.
on
She
from
would have
the
been looking at us,
shit.
giving us the move on face.
Stop being twin.
The
So I think we're
poop
gonna
shit.
move on to this.
I can talk about
Let me
farts
know
all
in the
night.
chat, real or fake.
What's real or fake? My titties.
That's my dick.
What are you
This
showing?
UFO footage.
Oh, the UFO.
Oh, the
from,
UFO footage.
from
Aha.
Jersey.
Now, there's a lot of angles of this. This to me
Is that the Jersey
looks doctored,
Chupacabra?
but this is the one that has the most views and most likes and positive comments. The
Yeah,
one I
yeah.
just showed you.
That's the Jersey Chupacabra.
I'm gonna tell you guys what the video is called. Exactly, the video is called. It's obviously by someone who speaks Spanish because the title is Nueve Jersey.
Nueve.
Oh, the location. Sorry, but
That
the
means
title is
new.
the title is UFO Alien September 14th, 2020. Just watch that if you can. Open two screens, and let me know if you guys think that is real or what happened.
No, I'm just burping over
This
here.
dude's just
Mind your
burping.
manners, Joe.
He's fighting
Let
with his
me
mouth.
know if you guys think that is real or fake. I should maybe I'll play it one more time because
Oh, how come
it's,
people just burp like
it's
at
the Mind Your
end of
Manners
a,
podcast.
At the end of a meal, burping's considered like if a chef hears you burp. Oh, that's a good sign.
Sorry.
You're supposed to hear like that used to be a good sign.
Can't figure
back in
this
the
out
day.
Yeah, your
here
food
so you
gave
can
me
see
gas.
it.
Your food made me burp, so that's good. You know what I mean? But farting.
See that right there? You can see it. See, I feel like me as a
is-
video editor, I feel like it's doctored.
The-
You
No,
need to do.
because-
Yo,
no,
you need to do.
because
You need to do yoga.
there
That
are-
stretch was tough.
I watched a few of them, and they're all the same. Where like, because if you watch, there's one of them. There's like the guy looks down the highway. There's like, there's 30 people pulled over filming it.
Yo,
Huh.
You
peep
know what
this
I mean?
though.
And
What
then there's different angles.
Kurt
whether
Angle?
you think
of
it's
the same thing.
whether you
so.
think it's real or fake, let's just be real.
well,
We-
here's
hold on. Let me say something. We here
Yeah.
so somebody else can be there.
exactly.
We here?
Well, here's something. UFO stands for.
UFO?
Unidentified flying object.
So
UFO?
was that
UFO.
identified? Did we know what that was?
Or it would
So
be
technically, it's unidentified. It's flying in the air, and it's an object because it's not a gas. It's not a fucking liquid.
or unidentified fecal matter on OBJ.
That could be it, dude.
On Odell.
On Odell.
Unidentified fecal
I think
Odell.
those are the ones he likes the most, the UFOs.
He loves the UFOs.
Yeah. He hits up the prostitutes and goes, "Hey, yo."
All right, we'll get back to
He's
you.
no,
So
he's
those are
he's
UFOs.
like
Yeah, I just gave him that look like, yo,
he
why
calls
did you...
UFO. He just has the girl spin. She like on a sex swing and she spins above him. And shit.
DL just gave me a look like, why?
That's what it is.
We
He
just,
has her on the swing.
Yo, DL gave me that look like we just got out of being 12. You just took us back to being 12. Yeah, I did.
Mind your manners. Mind your manners.
Well, we're talking about UFOs, so
No, but honestly, do you think? I mean, my phone just got
That's
weird.
really
The chat was
12-year-olds.
The chat was skipping like me on a hayride. But
The chat was skipping.
not on mine, not on
Or the
anybody else's.
was a film. As long as the audio is fine, I don't care. Everybody can hear us. We're good in the hood. Let us know if you're with us. Please hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Come on, give me that thumbs up.
Does my
So, what do you think? Like, I believe there's UFOs out there.
I believe they
I
can
do
fly.
all like I watch all that stuff, like ancient
I
aliens and
believe
shit.
they can pee
My
in
question
the
about
sky.
I believe that there's aliens and UFOs and all that stuff.
I do too.
But okay, so this UFO made it past all this military technology, and now people are filming it with iPhones, and they're just hanging out.
No,
filming,
you're right. That
Filming this
wasn't
shit
UFO.
with
That was,
iPhones.
one
You know
of,
why?
that was one of our new planes.
You know why? COVID. People ain't working. People ain't sitting at their desk. They're at home just kicking it. They ain't monitoring.
Nobody at the airport that does all the radars is
Why
working.
can't that be
working, man.
some Elon Musk fucking SpaceX shit or whatever?
That could
his
be
shit
it too.
is, you know?
Elon Musk trying to freak people out.
Elon Musk sounds like a cologne my grandfather would wear.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this. I
100%.
believe that there are things, but I feel as soon as they enter our airspace or anywhere our atmosphere, probably most likely, they are met with extreme
Slug and murders.
force. They are met with our extreme, not our highest force, because we're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit them with the jab real quick and see what's going on with these people before we hit them with the uppercut.
Yo, listen.
And then
I know, I feel like
I
we
don't
would've
think
blew
that
them out of the sky.
any military or NASA anything is letting something fly into our atmosphere
Yeah.
in a spaceship
Here's another thing.
and just be like, oh, you're gonna fly over Patterson, New Jersey
I
for
was
a
gonna
few
say,
hours.
why would they go to
That's
Jersey?
cool. We
Hold
won't
on.
send any jets.
Out of all the places,
First
why
of
would they go to Jersey?
First of all, I don't even like driving through Patterson, New Jersey. Let's just keep it real.
Yes.
Second of all, shout out to Patterson, New Jersey, but
the
you
chat.
fucked up. But y'all watch Monsters vs. Aliens? As soon as them aliens came down, the dude was already playing the keyboard.
Yeah, man.
Boo, 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 boo. You know what I'm saying? If cartoons know what to do, we do too.
I said this in the Mind Your Manners podcast. I said this on one of our other episodes that we've already, we have made up our mind what an alien is. And when they find this microscopic fucking organism on this planet, that's an alien, man. Yep. And just because it doesn't look like fucking E.T. or green or have antennas or walk around and go beep, bop, bop, boop, doesn't mean it's not an alien. It's a life form from another. I got
microscopic
place.
bubbles living in my head.
Let's not get too deep in it, but look at the.
So we're here to get deep in the podcast.
The Egyptians, the Mayans, the Aztecs, they had pictures on walls of beings that were bigger than them, and there was a whole bunch of landing things and a whole bunch of things that back then they didn't really have the technology to make.
Yeah,
made it?
That's a good point because a lot of those monuments and a lot of those things in South America are made to be seen from the air.
And in Egypt.
Yeah, in Egypt, but more so.
But a lot of their
South America,
Egypt, like
the
Egyptian pyramids, they're all aligned with the stars.
Pyramid scheme.
Yes,
it's all pyramid scheme. That's where it comes from.
With the constellations.
Barry Madoff with my money.
Like I know they don't have as much light pollution as we do, but how do they pick out constellations all the time with all those fucking stars? Like we saw, like when we went to Cali, I don't know, I think it was the first time we went up on the hill at night. And I had never seen stars like because I grew up in the city, so I grew up with noise pollution.
With light pollution.
I keep saying noise. It was light pollution, but it was like you could see stars, but it was like, oh, cool, I see the Big Dipper.
Nah.
This was like a fucking, like when you were looking in your history book, like or your science book, like I could see nothing but stars. Like
when we
it
were out there,
covered
we
the
did
skies.
that.
Yeah, it was
walked
so
out.
blowing my mind that I took my camera out and was trying to take pictures. I knew it wasn't going to come out, but I'm like, remember that? I'm like, we were on, I don't want to say the dude's name.
We went up to this guy's house. We went all the way up to this top of this mountain, right? And it's not a mountain like you're thinking, but a huge hill, 1,000 feet in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're up at top of this, and I'm mesmerized by the sky, but Joe's never seen this before.
It's blown.
So
They're
he's
all like, oh, come inside. I'm just staring outside at the sky.
He's just like looking at the sky. Now he's walking, right? Walking, looking up the sky, taking fucking pictures with a disposable CVS camera of this fucking sky. And the owner of the house doesn't know who Joe is.
Yeah, oh yeah. I forgot about
and
this.
she comes walking out, older lady.
What the hell is he doing?
She comes walking out like, who are you people?
Yeah. Yeah, once she figured out what I was going on, she's like, those ain't going to develop, you know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, but it was so blown, because like I said, I grew up in the city. I'd never seen this shit, dude. I saw, like, it was stars upon stars upon stars. Like, if I knew where they were, I could probably see the planets, dude. You know what I mean?
The night you ate the edibles and just stared at us when we went to get food, when DL and I were waiting for food, remember we went to the back, you were like, come look at this, at that restaurant. We went out back and looked up, and there was nothing but stars.
What restaurant was this? Like
the one we were getting the milkshakes and the grass-fed burgers.
Ray's?
Yes. Remember we walked, you were like, we were waiting for our food, you were like, come outside. We walked.
I remember going, I don't remember this going back there, though. I'm surprised.
No, this was like
No, I don't remember this.
We
I remember going to Ray's, but I don't remember going in the back.
No, we went out to the front and then around, so you weren't at Ray's. No, you can look up. And you were like, look at the stars. And I didn't get on a hill, but there was just no light pollution.
Remember the place? It was
It's off the highway.
No. It was like our first or second day in Humboldt, and we just finished shooting, and then we went to this restaurant
with the tri-tips.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the tri. It was a different one because we met Garth there, and we got like.
That's the one I'm talking about.
That's Ray's.
Okay, it was
the
Ray's.
one with the grass.
The 24-hour spot off right off the highway.
That's
right off the state highway.
But we met Garth there, and I was making everybody laugh. I can't remember what I was saying, but I remember I was making everybody laugh in there. Yeah. I mean, you guys, like you said, you guys went out back to...
We went out to look at... You showed me. You were like, dude, look at how clear the sky is.
You gotta look at the sky, and it's just mind-blowing. But, like, we keep getting back to what we were saying, that the Egyptians lined their fucking pyramids up to that shit.
So did in the South America.
Yeah, the Mayans did it. The fucking... South America did it. The Central America did it. Like, it's mind-blowing, like... I mean, I guess if you have
man-blowing. It's
time on
mind your manners.
I spend a lot of time staring at my TV.
That's a
if
television.
I didn't have TV in front of me, I'm sure I could be building cool pyramids.
So hit us up
with my dick.
Dick pyramids.
Hit us up.
Man, that's a whole podcast.
I got a sphincter.
That's a whole podcast in itself.
I got a sphincter.
That's a whole podcast in itself. We should do a podcast. It just came into my mind on the pyramids. Our thoughts on how what you really think's going on. No, just the pyramids of Giza.
Yeah,
do one on those ones.
Pyramids right there.
Yeah, let me get
At a Pizza Hut.
Can I get
Can
I get some cheese crust? And I want to look at the Sphinx.
Exactly. Like that. How dope is that? Because I mean, the reason I don't travel a lot is because of I'm really picky with my food, and it's hard for me to try new foods. So I got yeah. See, there's a lot of.
That's from the window view right there.
Of the Pizza Hut.
You're sitting in Pizza Hut eating a pizza in a place that don't like eat pork, so you don't have no pepperoni on your pizza. But you're eating this
bacon.
Still cool.
or bacon.
Care.
You're eating that pizza,
cheese.
looking at the pyramid. Oh shit! I
that's
spilled
cool.
my
You got
shot.
sausage?
I spilled my shot. I gotta do 2 shots.
No,
now.
no sausage. Ham?
Does that Sphinx got
Bacon?
But
no.
here's the other thing.
Pepperoni? No.
So-
this is one animal, sir.
When you spill your shot live on the internet, you get triggered.
Should
Should I just do the podcast like this? No.
Yo, I'll tell you now.
Oh, should I show the Sam thing?
Going to
Oh yeah, you can show it up.
yeah, show that.
So I've been working with Sam Roberts doing clips for his channel, and Indo Joe made this for him right here. I'm trying to fit it
Only
in
a
here.
few people
so
that
you
have
can
seen
see.
this.
Yeah, only a few people have seen this.
I haven't shared this.
Me,
So like, we asked him
Tanya,
what his
Joe, Sam Roberts.
we asked him what his favorite Simpson characters were because he's a big Simpson fan, and his response was, he gave us a few of these, but he just said, "I like the pathetic characters."
He likes the aesthetics.
Yeah, I like the pathetic people on the show. So, but one of them was sarcastic guy, the guy in the top right there.
Yeah.
And we didn't even think it was a real guy, and then we looked it up. We go, "Oh shit, I know that guy." I didn't know his name.
Yeah, I didn't know his name was Sarcastic Guy. So shout out to Sam Roberts for knowing something I didn't know about The Simpsons.
But
I
he's
didn't know
like,
this guy was Sam
see
Roberts.
how I did it? He's also a wrestling fan,
Yeah.
and he's also a shoe fan.
Damn, I can't believe I dropped my
So I
drink.
put the shoes, I put the mic, I put.
Not
I think
having
I
a
did
good
decent
few
job,
days,
you know what I
guys.
mean?
That's what all my exes and my wife says about. I'm just attracted to the pathetic.
I don't have anything to clean this up with.
But I
on the
like
internet.
doing that, turning
Your
people
dog- your dog will
into
look it up.
Simpsons.
No,
Straight.
no. not
There's
the
a lot
dogs.
of people on Instagram and that turn people into Simpsons, but they do it on the computer. I do it by hand,
Yeah, Joe-
so it's
Indo
a
Joe
little
does
it's
it by
different.
hand.
You know what I mean? So you get like, you know what I mean? There's no two alike, dude. You know what I
They
mean?
do a technology
two.
job. You do it a hand job.
Exactly. And then there's nothing like a good old fashioned.
Duca.
Long ass day, you just get an old fashioned, go to bed. Oh,
Shout out to Adam in the
Talk in the
chat.
morning.
Make sure you hit that like button. Please
What up,
subscribe to
Adam?
the channel
What up, Adam?
and ring the bell. So you
Is it Adam or Adam?
so you know when we go live.
Hey,
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Up and Adam?
So I showed you the picture of the Egypt thing. We need something to wipe this liquor up with. Hold on.
Use your
No,
cat.
we need something to wipe it up with. I don't see nothing. We'll paper bag it, but you know how we'll do it? We'll do it real slick, right?
Bag it. Ready? Here you
No,
go.
no, hold on. Don't
Yeah,
even throw it
brown
yet. Don't
bag
even throw it yet. Watch it. Don't even throw it yet. Don't even throw it. Don't even throw nothing. Hold on a second. So you're watching the Macho Man's podcast, and I am not cleaning up liquor with a bag because you are looking at the logo for the episode. That's what you see, and you don't know nothing about it. But here I am, and the liquor's gone, and you don't know what happened.
no shit.
So
Shit.
I once again want to give another shout out. We missing Chef Tanya here because it's like when you let 3 dudes out and just talk about farts and shit. This is what happens.
They keep bringing it back to it.
This is what happens. But big shout out to Chef Tanya. That's the homie right there.
Like, why would a UFO go to Jersey? That's my big thing. Like, of all places.
Yeah, what did the UFO have a business in New York and just want to live in
Yeah.
Jersey?
Well, he went to
The
New
hell's
York.
that?
He went to New York and there's no parking, so he was like, "Man, I'll go to Jersey."
No, he was like, you know what, COVID.
I'll go to Jersey and take
He was
the
like,
train.
COVID sucked the party out this city. I'm out.
I feel like if you're intelligent space, unidentified space dwellers, don't call them aliens. It's offensive. If you're an undocumented space dweller and
That's
you're
what it
flying in from a galaxy far, far away,
We don't wanna
I think
offend
you have 5 maybe max destinations somewhere in China, New York City or Los Angeles,
You think
Yeah.
they would like go to the
Brazil,
big-
Rio de Janeiro,
And France.
France.
Because good croissants.
Yeah, well, no, you would go to the more populated.
Do you know that
areas.
ET would probably love a croissant?
I think you would go to the area that either
Lincoln, Nebraska?
You go to Lincoln, Nebraska. I think you could maybe
back.
go to a place that isn't such of a threat. Maybe you do go to Lincoln, Nebraska, and you set up shop there and take over that real quick, and set up your. I don't know.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna give if I'm like, hey, I want to give a first impression to this undocumented space dweller, do I really want a guy that grows corn and bangs hot cows?
Why does he got bad cows?
There ain't nothing to do out there besides grow.
Lincoln's a major city.
I didn't mean Lincoln. I meant the rest.
It's
of
crazy
Nebraska.
though. Nebraska, it's like you get to Nebraska from coming in from this way, the East Coast,
Coming into our
and
ass.
you cross the river from Iowa into fucking Nebraska, right? And it's like an Iowa city or something like that. It's a major city or a big city, and then you cross the bridge into Omaha, Nebraska, and that's another big city, right? Then you drive through Omaha, Nebraska. It's like you're driving through Boston, so it's a big city. Yeah. And then there's nothing for 7 hours till you get to the next state. It's all
crazy.
It's all, and it just blew my mind.
Corns and fucking cows.
So shout out
to that cornfield for 3 weeks.
To all our fans from Nebraska. I hope you live in Omaha or Lincoln.
Unfortunately, I
Joe
have
thinks you
family
fuck cows
in Nebraska, and my family is from Nebraska.
What part of Nebraska?
Omaha. They're from the city.
They're women, so maybe they get fucked by cows. I don't know how it really works.
Oh, did you hear this son of a bitch?
Maybe they're horses.
Or bulls, I should say.
Son of a bitch.
If I have to be, if
I
like
have that donkey dick.
Mind your manners, Joe.
Tanya's not here to shut me down, dude.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I would have heard. I would have been done with this stuff a while ago.
Somebody that's my fault to play.
Huh?
Somebody let the boys out to play.
I couldn't hear what you were saying. Say it again.
I said somebody let the boys out to play.
Someone let us out to play.
But that's a whole other episode.
What?
Like aliens, Egypt,
yeah,
South America. Like I've been to the Mayan ruins a couple times. And
you have?
Man, listen.
I'm not saying aliens.
In real life, or on one of those
aliens.
In real life, or one of those. No, not interweb. In real life, or on one of those internet connected bicycles where you could bike anywhere in the world.
No, I did not go on the Scott Stellaton. I went there really in real life.
You can bicycle across the road. Leave your house.
No, it was crazy. It's crazy because
Cressa?
It's crazy. Like
it's
like I climbed the pyramid. I was scared coming down because this shit was.
You climbed it, yeah. We talked about
to Mexico.
But where'd you go? What's the pyramid name?
It wasn't Machu Picchu. It was near Tulum.
Oh, okay.
Tulum Picchu.
I'm jealous.
Mama Picchu.
But they have and they have like the sporting arenas that they have out there too, and the way they build.
Oh, the severed heads they used to throw around.
Yeah, the severed heads into the hole.
Yeah, that's where they started soccer.
If you won, they would cut your head off.
Yeah, that's where they started soccer, right? With the severed heads.
But it was crazy because the word constellation comes from the word stella, which the Mayans called the upper echelon, which is stellas. So the upper echelon we call stellas, and now in America we call the upper echelon here stars. Upper echelon stars.
And we also like the word constipation, something that Odell Beckham Jr. hates.
He hates that. But that's just the con, not the stella.
Sorry, I couldn't help but bring it back.
Mind your manners.
Circle back
Mind your manners.
Circle back to the poop.
But no, we can go on all day. I will find out next time we do the episode. I'll find exactly where I was.
I think that's a good episode topic. We got some ones that have been spawned from the show, like when we're talking about shit. Like someone,
like Odell Beckham Jr. likes to get put on.
Someone in the podcast, we were doing an episode on something, and someone in the podcast was like talking about Game of Thrones, and we were like, "Oh, we'll just do a Game of Thrones episode." You know what I'm saying? My girl got me onto that one.
My wife,
yeah. See, I tried to get you on it, and you were like, "Nope, I'm not watching that shit." And then Tanya got you on it, and you were like, "Damn, that was good."
Out there,
same thing with the heroes.
Out there in internet land,
internet.
Yo, listen, if you could start Lovecraft Country from the first
do a dab
episode,
shot in the smoke.
It's fucking crazy. That show's shithouse. The Peel show.
The what?
Lovecraft Country on HBO.
No, that was
it's a horror show.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to
ruin it. I can't get into those guys. I don't know what it is, man.
Dude,
my sister tried to get me onto those guys years back.
No, not the show.
No, and just anything they do. I like this one, Friends from College. Have you watched that one? No. Where the bald one, what's his name?
Get Out? He did Get Out?
I can't. It wasn't that great. It wasn't great to me. It wasn't great. My mom manners. It was not a great movie.
Is great. It's fucked.
I'll give it to him. Get Out was an original horror story that it hadn't been done before.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. That's why I think I liked it, because it was original. No, like
cool.
you go into like most horror stories, they're either gruesome, disgusting, or they're not really scary. Like I hadn't seen something like that where like the white people take over your mind.
My ex-wife would beg to differ. I guarantee her friends were whispering, "Get out," when she married me.
Oh,
facts.
Damn, Alias got the double ex-wife jabs tonight.
Jab. It's not jabs. It's jabs her versus me. She's a good person. I'm not.
She's a good person. She just doesn't like you.
Hit it.
She's a good person. She just
dab in.
Hates me.
Oh my god.
Very much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, man, did you just touch my balls? That's bullshit, Mr. Garrison.
What?
So we.
I
So
think that's
let's,
okay.
let's,
I'm good.
I don't know. I think. Hold on. I want to get too. I want
It's
to
okay, I'm good.
stay here for one quick second.
Jesus, how about that? You're talking like Mr. Garrison the whole ride home from California. Mr. Maggie.
The UFO. The UFO
phone guy.
thing. Let us know in the chat if you think that
Texas.
it was real. If you think, I think that they're real. I just don't think all this footage we have. Yo, check it out. I can go down the street right now with my cell phone and film something that you can see perfectly fine. But if it's a UFO
I know, it's always like blurry.
or Bigfoot, maybe Bigfoot is blurry. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's a blurry ass motherfucker. Yeah. You blurry ass Bigfoot motherfucker.
That is the problem.
So, you know, so it always just makes me question. And everyone's like, well, it's zoomed
Question.
in. Then don't zoom it in. Show me that footage. I'll zoom it in my editing program.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you got
You know what
drones. You can put a drone up there and get close to it.
This is why I think it's not real. Because you know what? You're looking at someone who's been filming. Joe said he saw a footage that the guy had been filming for 7 minutes. So that's just when he turned his camera on that specific guy. A fighter jet would be there.
I know.
in 2
That's
minutes.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't
if
care
you
where it
saw
took
that
off from.
outside your house, you telling me you wouldn't go grab your drone and go, let me get some close-up footage of this right now, dude.
Getting some footage.
You know what I mean? I know I would. I'd
would
flick
too.
my drone up there, like get as close as I can.
I
to
believe
it.
it.
saying.
I
Trying
believe
to get
Drones.
an HD picture of that.
Ian,
shit,
hold on.
dude.
You can see Will Smith's underwear from a satellite in space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I believe in aliens. You know, I believe in aliens. I just don't know if all the I just don't really believe in these UFO sightings because I think people have
I was adopted.
made up. Why is an alien really? All these drawings of aliens, they're really just people that look green with antennas. They're like, oh, they have arms like us and shoulders and legs.
Yo, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, hold on,
like,
hold on.
What? How
I
come?
knew a couple of girls.
Hold on, hold on a second.
They speak
hold on,
English.
Hold on. I got a good point. We see things how we see them. Like this fucking thing might not be green. It's just how the human
yes.
eye identifies this
Yo,
as
my man.
green. So maybe we
light-
can't even
light-
see
Well,
that shit.
Listen, I'm going to tell
Light
you
makes
like
that-
this.
Understand it.
I'm going to tell you
Let
like
me-
this.
let me say something.
Hold
Light-
that, hold on,
light
real
makes
quick.
that green.
Hold that thought when we do the Mayans and the pyramids. Hold that thought because I have a whole elaboration on our perception.
I'm holding it.
and our,
Ready?
The sponge that has taken information.
Oh, I spilled my drink.
Again.
No, I just
Second of all, I'd like to see the Fresh Prince's Fresh Pants.
Speaking of Fresh Prince, do you see the building that they shot?
You can rent it.
You can rent it on Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Airbnb. $30 a night because of the 30th anniversary.
Wait,
yeah, but
the
it's already-
mansion that they shot
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, it's probably already
I would
booked
go
out.
Yeah,
there,
we definitely
and I'd
missed
throw
out
my
on
friend
booking
But
that.
the mansion's all
I throw
hooked
my
up.
friend out like Jazzy Jeff.
It's all hooked up too, where like they got like Fresh Prince stuff. They got
Sonny
his
Black
Jordan.
from,
They got his Jordans on the walls, all graffiti
Where
and
remember
shit,
that
like
guy?
their records and shit. It's pretty cool. I'm like, if I was out there, I would stay in there. I mean, you're gonna go on vacation in Bel Air, and why wouldn't you wanna stay there?
Please share the
dude, you know what I
show.
mean?
Please share this show.
Fucking
Please,
dope.
please share this show. Please push like. Please subscribe to the channel and
Tell
ring
your
the
friends.
bell.
Tell their friends.
Yeah, like this is the Mind Your Manners podcast. If you're having a good time, have some of your homies come in here and maybe they'll make fun of me. Because you know what? One day we were doing the Simpsons episode, the first Simpsons episode, right? We were doing the Simpsons episode, and some guy came in and he said, "Yo, the guy in the middle looks like comic book guy." Talking about me, you know what I'm saying?
We were talking about The Simpsons,
And
he said, "I think I look like Homer Simpson," and the guy goes, "No, you look like a comic book guy."
and me and him went back and forth, but we
were laughing,
Yeah,
though.
we were funny. We went back and forth, and then he ended up watching the whole show.
Well,
Yeah.
big up to
And
Big Red.
because of the comic book guy, well, not really because of him, but partially because of the comic book guy, I've lost 13 pounds. I know you can't tell, but I'm looking in the camera and I can see it
Now I'm
right
down
here.
to Homer again.
I can see it right here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to comic book guy and shout out to, I think his name was Jake. So, you know, if you're Jake and you're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast,
Jake, you like the shake?
I got 13 pounds of fat
I don't know, big
coming your way.
I just put it in a bag for you.
Yeah,
Send
I'm
it
gonna
out.
seal it
Give
up
me
like
your
Oprah.
address. You won my fat.
I'm going to bring it out like
you won
Oprah.
the ill-mannered fat for the episode.
So, yeah, so shout out to that guy.
You can make soap with it.
Gotta get
apparently.
down. You know, we gotta get it down. So Adam in the chat
I
is
seen
saying
that movie.
shaha. I don't know what that
in
is. Oh,
Adam?
ahaha. See, I got new glasses.
Up and at 'em.
The one rule of the Mind Your
Adam?
the one rule of the Mind Your Manners podcast for a while was you can't make fun of my glasses. That was the one rule. But I got because my
tape on 'em?
No, I had tape. I had some like things to them, and but now I got my glasses, so you can make fun of them if you want. Because
Endo Joe just put
you
his
can make fun of the
glasses on.
style of my glasses.
Endo Joe
if
puts
you
his
want.
glasses on to smoke weed,
Yeah, he does.
Sometimes read my phone.
dab, roll a joint. He just put his glasses on right now. If you were watching,
I
I
was
get a
doing a
chuckle
day if
every
I had
time.
to.
DJ Big Red in the chat says he started watching every week since our Simpsons episode.
Oh.
And I remember actually he was in the chat and he was saying his brother, who is true hip hop consciousness in the chat, he was saying that we were whack, turn us off because I'm trying to watch the Simpsons for real in real life. Fuck these guys talking about the Simpsons. I can watch it right here. Turn that fucking podcast off. But then he convinced them, you know what, you should watch this podcast with me, and then you can watch The Simpsons anytime. You can watch us anytime if you subscribe to the channel. But, you know, and then we got a fan off the Simpsons shit. So one day,
Dope.
the movie rights are available for that story
That
too.
was a great
Alias.
fucking story.
John Campbell's story
No,
coming
I want
at
to say a
you.
big shout out to
I
Big
shed
Red
a
because
tear.
even last week he gave me when I was like cold sore and he was like cold sore.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. So I went and I put on my Balmex when I got home. Make sure I ain't infected. But no, that's cool when people interact and you know what? Bust our balls.
Bust them.
Dude,
Bust out
it's a
balls.
zit. I just haven't popped it yet.
Yeah, bust our balls.
Just
Do
weird
it.
that it happens to be all over my lip.
No, I'm
everywhere.
always scratching.
And my dick.
I'm always scratching. I got a skin disease.
Yeah, I'm always itchy.
Yo, Mind Your Manners podcast. Tune in, give us a like, tell your friends, be like, yo, what's up, friends?
These guys
You
are
should check
assholes.
this out. These dudes are idiots, bruh.
Talk about shit and farts.
They got and you know and Chef Tanya ain't here to slap us in the back of the head and tell us how dumb we are.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. I like being dumb.
I like being really dumb.
I like being dumb.
My mama said I was dumb.
My mama said that I'm handsome.
My mama said the crocodiles get angry because they ain't got no toothbrush to brush all them
their
teeth. And they bring rays of sunshine in when they're feeling blue.
All right.
It's
That's
because of their
pretty sad.
medulla
That's pretty
oblongata. But mama said.
What were we talking about again?
Shit.
No,
No,
we're talking
no,
about
What was the
aliens.
last? Oh, the aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aliens, yeah.
So let us know in the comment section whenever you're watching. Do you believe in aliens or not? Because I mean, do you believe that? Sorry,
in aliens up above?
I say you're pretty. It's pretty hard to find people who don't believe in some sort of aliens anymore. But do you believe that footage in New Jersey was real? That's
I
a
bet
better
you
way
those
to put it.
really Christian people, like those diehard Christians, or those diehard Catholics, I should say,
Yo, and
because
all you,
God could not create aliens.
all you conspiracists, alien theorists, and all that, do me a favor.
Like, why couldn't he have
Find,
created them
behold,
too,
find,
and us as
hold
well?
on. Let me give you
Because he did.
Find,
It's not in the
behold, the
Bible.
pale horse.
Hold on, they're saying
It's
that.
not in the Bible.
Hold on, they're saying that God. They're saying God created the moon and the sun and the stars and all that shit. So why couldn't he just create everything? And the aliens too. What does aliens existing somewhere else have to do with a slight to God?
Because
You
he
don't want me to
didn't-
talk about that. I'll get the world mad at me.
Okay.
Do you
We'll save that for that episode as well, I guess.
Absolutely, because I don't give a fuck about that.
All right. So
What y'all know about religion out there?
So you're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. Please push that like button. Please subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Send it to your mom. Send it to someone. Send it to your enemy. Say, you know what?
Send it to your mother.
Say, hey, these guys make fun of you in
Tell them to
this
send it to
video,
me.
and then he'll watch the whole video.
Send it to your
Yeah,
friend
he'll
who
never
owns
see
a
that.
bidet.
Yeah, it's good.
Send it to your mother and tell her to send me some titty pictures as well. Send it my inbox, yes? Big titty pictures only.
You will never fucking babysit my kids.
No, I only want big titty pictures.
In real life,
You can
on
also
the show,
send
he
on the
babysits
show,
them all the
he
time.
babysits
you can also send
Technically,
vagina.
it's half.
So I think
Technically,
after
it's
we're
half.
done tonight, if you're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast, after we're
Yes,
done with our
he
subjects,
is.
maybe we'll talk a little bit about the Weekend Warriors because we're blazing through this.
Blazing.
So
What
we're good
did
with
any-
this UFO?
Yeah, but what? Anybody winning anything tonight?
No, we
They're
tried to
winning.
do something
They're
different.
winning entertainment. They're being entertained.
I just know you have.
I'm
sweepstakes.
always winning because I got Tiger
Yeah,
Blood
we
in
got.
my...
They could win something. I know what they. Can
Oh,
win.
Carole Baskin's
No,
Dancing with
no,
the Stars.
no.
Eye of the Tiger.
That was
I know.
our next thing.
Eye of the Tiger.
Alias is great at transitions.
No, how about...
I just jumped right into them. They ain't no foreplay for my transition.
How about the damn
I'm gonna give one of
commercial?
these. Gonna give one of these away tonight.
Is that to make him pay?
Shit.
Hell
It's-
yeah,
that shit's
Baldwin.
It's
hard.
Make 'em
Joe
pay
Baldwin.
and
Shit's
Mr.
hard.
Dior.
Shout out to Make 'em pay.
When you lean back, we don't see you that
That shit's
well.
hard.
I don't care. My belly.
And she's hoarding the yard.
You
right
need to
there.
get someone to call you fat in the comments, and
Go ahead, then I'll lose 13 pounds.
you lose 12 pounds. Because
Listen, my last word on earth ain't gonna be I wish I had a steak and cheese. So fuck
I
it.
lost 13 pounds. Pork in your wife.
I had
And I lost another 11. Poking your mom.
Jeez, I hope that I didn't.
Shout out
We
to your
didn't
mom
blow
in
your
the chat.
speakers
Triggered
out
us.
there on the
You
Mind Your
triggered
Manners
us. You
podcast.
triggered us. You triggered us.
Shout out to your mom in the chats.
I think on the next.
Shout out to your mama and the scats.
Oh my god. Hit
What
us
are you
up.
telling you, dude?
Hit us up in the live scat. Yeah.
I'm a live scat.
Live scat. Joe, shit on the table.
I gotta take a
Shit on the table.
Mind your manners.
Mind your
What
manners,
happened?
Joseph.
Joe spilled his Red Bull. I spilled my whiskey. It's all fucking.
That dog is gonna be crazy.
That dog don't hunt.
Oh my god.
Mind your
What
manners.
is happening?
Mind your manners, boys.
Mind them.
I see.
So
I'd
we
slurp
had
it off
this.
the table,
We
but-
switched this angle tonight. If you're wondering,
Current
what
angle?
the fuck am I looking at right here? We switched
No
this
more
angle
missionary.
because we weren't sure if we were 4 in it or 3 in it, but it just got too close to crunch time, and then I just said, we have to switch the whole studio around. Who has time for that? Not us, because we're fat and we don't want to do that. Oh,
Oh,
those are bars.
Oh, those are bars.
That's rhyming.
I would say this: we are fat and we don't want to take part in anything like this.
he's
I'm not rhyming
bars,
shit.
dude.
I'm not rhyming shit.
You guys don't
bars.
know. You guys don't know about the Bourse. So our next subject. This is kind of breaking news. I mean, it's not breaking
You
anymore.
didn't even tell me this was a
We didn't even
subject.
talk about Carole Baskin.
You didn't even tell me that.
Okay,
I just
fine.
jumped
We'll
on
talk about that then. Then we'll make sure to talk about the breaking news. So, all right, we've brought. This is now the 4th podcast that we've talked about this fucking lady.
I don't know why.
Crazy. Well, the first one,
She killed her husband.
episode 2,
Because she's hot.
episode 2 that had Tanya, me,
Speak for
and
yourself.
Indo.
She shit on me.
Was Tiger King, all about the
Yeah,
Tiger
I know.
King. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a few episodes
The
back,
TK.
5 episodes back or something, she came up. And then Joe brought her up about, we heard that she's going to be on this show.
Dancing with the
And then
Stars.
the next show, they released the cast, and then she was in it. So we talked about that.
Carole Baskin.
And now we're talking about, it was on last night, but I don't even care about her performance.
know,
We can
it
talk
was-
about her performance. Alias, what song did she perform?
Eye of the Tiger.
Sing it.
So fucking lame.
Rising up, back on my feet. Get my home, get my glory. That's the beginning. Yeah, I got it. I really sing her and John. I sing her and John Cougar Mellencamp really good.
So,
It's creeping towards me.
so don't
I
say,
took a shit on Odell's chest.
Don't
Woke
say-
up and didn't even wipe it down. Sorry.
don't say what, about, like, just don't say nothing. Let me
I'm saying nothing.
let me lay this out.
I'm gonna sit back.
So,
Move forward,
where
sit back.
this show
I'm gonna learn
dancing,
you something, kid. I'm gonna learn you.
this show Dancing with the Stars, you know what I mean? It's like B-list or washed up celebrities. Like, I hate to even say washed up because just because you can't play basketball anymore, like, doesn't make you washed up. You know what I mean? Just makes you old. You know, like if you were a basketball
Washed up.
star. Like Charles Oakley's on the show. Is Charles Oakley washed up because he can't play in the NBA anymore?
Why can't he play?
Because he's old.
I know.
But you know what I'm saying? So anyway, they have B-list. You know, there's no A-listers on it. Let's put it like that. So Carole Baskin is on
That's
the
an
show.
A-lister.
That's a lady, doesn't have any legal case against her,
She's talented.
but is widely thought to have murdered her husband and fed him
murdered
to
you.
tigers.
She's talented.
The eye of the tiger, the eye of her husband is in the tiger. Is
Ooh.
better. I mean, try to.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's
Or
a
it's
rap.
probably more or less.
It's poetic because what I was trying to say was
I'd say it's
what I was
probably-
feeling at the time. No,
I
but
love
anyway, so she's
Probably
on.
fertilizer by now.
She's on this show. Okay, now Indo Joe is explaining now. She doesn't dance with a celebrity. She dances with a professional dancer.
Yeah.
Every
that
celebrity gets a
it's
dancer.
not two dummies dancing that can't dance.
So okay,
And they
so
practice
whatever.
for a week.
She's on this show. She dances to this song. Whatever. That's not the story. The story is this. During the broadcast of this show, show
Before
with
she went on.
with Carole Baskin.
Right before she went
I'm
on.
hanging on this. I'm hanging on you every word.
John Campbell. Shout out to John Campbell.
Shout out to John Campbell.
Right before she goes on. So the commercial break. Coming back with Carole Baskin and Julio fucking Martini.
Bailando.
Coming up. So Carole Baskin's about to come on. You know she's coming on because the show's ending, and a commercial airs, and it is Carole Baskin's dead husband's family. And they are talking about how they missed their dad.
They bought a commercial spot on that show?
Yeah. So they're talking.
I didn't know that.
They're talking about how they.
His three daughters, his old assistant, and their lawyer.
So they're talking. Oh, I miss my dad. My dad was just a great man. He was a real person. He's not some Netflix documentary. He's a real man. And then the lawyer comes on, and the lawyer's like, "If you have any information about who killed Carole Baskin, we have $100,000. Sorry. If you have any information about who killed Don, what's his name? Let's get his name right so people can.
It's not Don Cheadle.
Don Lewis. Oh. If you have any information on who killed Don or the whereabouts of Don Lewis, information, $100,000. And if you know that Carole Baskin was involved in killing Don Lewis,
straight up,
he
was like,
he did that during the show.
Yeah, during the show.
Like,
hold on, stop.
If you have any information about the whereabouts of him
or Don Lewis,
or Don Lewis, or if Carole Baskin was involved in the murder. Straight out said it just like that.
So he bought a commercial spot.
The family did, yeah.
The family did. The lawyer definitely did.
Yeah,
the family did on Dancing with the Stars right before she performed.
Yeah. And apparently
that is the mind fuck of the year.
Apparently the producer went up and told her too. Somebody went up.
I think that's tacky on Dancing with the Stars part, but it also is. It's not really necessarily Dancing with the Stars doesn't sell advertising space. Dancing with the Stars, your local that's why. You can see it if you're watching Modern Family on ABC. You might see a commercial for the restaurant that's down the street from your house. Yeah. Trust me, people in Las Vegas aren't watching that commercial for the restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Down the street from your house. Everyone has their own markets that they. But either way, I'm like, that's fucking the ball and move, man.
That's like.
Yeah. And how many Tiger songs are there? How many songs is she gonna be able to dance to?
There's Eye of the Tiger, and then there's...
What's Katy Perry's song?
The second Eye of the Tiger.
Is that a Tiger song?
Technically a Tiger...
She says roar, but that's the lion, maybe?
Well, hey, tigers have two eyes, so she could play Eye of the Tiger twice. Right?
And if the tiger had cubs, it was multiple. You could have 12
a lot of eyes watching.
She keeps going, I own a lot
What
of
other Tiger songs are there?
Did you see it? I saw a little bit of it.
I'm not really a fan of Tiger songs.
She looked super weird. She kept going like...
They could just play every song by the rapper Tiger.
Maybe, what if
every song by the rapper Tiger.
What if she danced the Tiger King's music?
That would be dope.
What's his name? Joe Exotic? That'd be
about the song about killing her?
Yeah.
That would be dope.
That'd be wild.
Oh my god!
Watching the Manji Manners podcast, hit that like button.
Do you know how much money the Tooth Fairy lost at his house because of all the meth addicts?
Oh my god!
The Tooth Fairy was broke. She was bankrupt. She had to file bankruptcy with all those meth heads in one area. It was just teeth falling out of all of them.
She looked super stiff though, her dancing.
She did.
She kept growling.
Oh, I think I
only saw a little bit of it.
I'm going home tonight to watch this shit.
She kept like
as soon as I get home.
She kept every time like the guy would spin her out, she'd growl. It was just like.
You been
how many
weeks
do you
think
she lasts? I know she's not gonna. It'll wear off, but how? Like
okay,
2 weeks? Two.
Okay,
so next week she's out.
It all depends on how many times the family releases commercials. Because I'll vote every week if I get a commercial before she goes on.
Okay, here's the thing. She talks so much smack about the documentary, but would she be on Dancing with the Stars if the documentary didn't come out?
No,
absolutely.
But
not.
I bet you
because who the fuck was she before Dancing with?
She was just a murderer.
So let's just say
some bitch that owned a fucking tiger.
Let's just say this commercial aired in certain markets, and one of them was Jacksonville, wherever the fuck she's from. You know?
Jacksonville.
She's from Florida.
More like Blacksonville.
Or mind your manners.
Mind your manners.
So let's just say it only aired there, and had an audience of 2 million people, but. I think more people have today. I think more people have watched that commercial than watched Dancing with the Stars.
No, that's a big show, dude.
Nah, because that shit was trending when I went to bed, and when I woke up, it was still trending. So let's just say 5-6 hours, that shit was the #1 trend. So that means I'm telling you, and it wasn't the Dancing with the Stars; it was the commercial.
Yeah. Okay,
now. If somebody shit themselves on Dancing with the Stars, that might be.
When's Odell Beckham Jr. gonna get up in there?
Oh, get up in that ass.
There's a lot of shit.
Let that ass get up in him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you kidding? Like I didn't even see that commercial.
I just watched it today.
I didn't have internet time.
We'll load it up right
morning.
now. We'll play it. I'm sure they don't care
the,
about
the,
their.
the lawyers like this. He's standing with all the daughters and the. Like
Mind my manners.
well,
I'll play it for you guys.
like this with his hand.
You gonna play it? You gonna play it for them live?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it for them.
Straight up
All right,
says
put them
fucking.
live.
I'm gonna play it for y'all. I'm gonna play it for y'all because Carole Baskin
That
got
bitch
killed.
Carole Baskin.
I mean, she killed
know
my
that bitch Carole
dad and my dad's dad. Yeah. Alias is gonna take a break while you guys watch this clip. Here we go.
Gail, what's up, Gail?
It was dad.
Daddy.
They miss him. That's his oldest.
They need to know.
Hottest girl ever. So hot.
Just us.
Here we go right here.
His family deserves answers. They deserve justice. Do you know who did this or if Carole Baskin was involved?
$100,000 reward has been funded. You can call the tip line at 646-450-6530.
Or call our office at 800-LITIGATE. Thank you.
Oh, jeez, though.
So
Oh,
that was
jeez.
the commercial that they aired right before she started dancing.
Damn.
Because she's their big get. It's
Yeah, I guess
crazy
so.
that some lady. She's
I know,
so
you think Nellie's
weird,
pissed?
huh?
I think Nellie's pissed. He
Maybe
probably thought he was gonna be this like big star of the other season.
she's so very weird.
She is fucking weird, dude.
So
The way she just like nonchalantly rolls her eyes every time someone asks her about the murder of her. It's like, this again.
oh, you want to talk about that? You don't want to hear about my tiger
that
sanctuary?
tiger's already dead.
You're watching the Mind Your Manners
cares?
podcast. Hit that like button. Send us money. Send us.
Oh, send us money. I'll send you nudes.
Send us cash money. Yeah.
Send cash. I will send
Oh,
nudes.
Alias is here.
I'll send nudes right now. I just took a couple downstairs.
So
I have.
we just thought that was crazy. I just think it's wild that a show at 8 o'clock on ABC has a person on it who everyone assumes killed someone. Now, if it was a man and everyone thought he killed his wife,
A
but
man, baby.
if it was a man with a penis,
That's not your mother.
And
It's a
everybody-
man, baby.
everyone in the world was like, "Yeah, that guy definitely killed his wife. How come he's not in jail for it? What's up?" Do you think
Well,
ABC would have him on the show?
Here's the thing. Do you think
Would they have OJ on the show?
the guy from Making a Murder, if he gets out, do you think they'll have him on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would.
Right?
yeah. I forget
The
his
wig-
name.
with
Not,
the-
not the
alright,
not
you
the
guys
not
can do
the
it.
slow kid, the wrestling kid.
no.
Hey, if I confess to
Not-
this murder, can I go back and watch wrestling?
Yeah.
They're like-
John Cena's on
they're
tonight,
like-
so
they're
I'm
like,
going to
of course
confess.
you can. He's like, well, then I murdered them,
Yeah.
foes.
I murdered him. Can I go back to school now?
I
Poor
murdered
kid.
everybody. Now,
Derek
John Cena's
Massey,
fighting tonight.
Derek Massey. I forget what that kid's name is. It's something, but I feel bad for that dumb kid.
Yeah, that's those
If
are-
I confess to this murder, can I go watch wrestling? Because I want wrestling's on, and you're talking about a murder.
Yeah.
If I just say I did it, can I go watch wrestling?
Of course,
John
of
Cena's fighting mankind.
Oh my God, mind your manners.
Mind your fucking man.
course.
Mind
Oh,
them. Check. Oh,
check,
you're
check.
watching the podcast. That is
Pod. Chaos.
So, did you have anything else on that?
Nah, man.
No.
I'm going to go watch that shit.
Really?
Dude, Carole Baskins, she killed a dude and then she danced the Eye of the Tiger and growls at people. I think it's a little sexy.
How about her husband
Let
getting
her go
walked
masturbate
on
to
the
it.
leash? What do you think about that?
I think that next time that she comes out dancing, he's gonna be on the leash while she's
It's
dancing.
what
better
do
than
you-
getting shit on.
What do
I'll
you
say
think?
that.
If you see, he's probably gonna have
Did
a
you
little
watch? Did you watch Tiger King?
Absolutely.
All right,
I
so
was stuck on that shit.
what do you think about that guy? What do you think about that guy? What do you think about
What
going to
guy?
bed? Her husband. What do you think about going to bed with falling asleep next to
Dude,
someone that?
you can see it in his face. He's scared shitless of her.
Yeah.
Even
He
before
does
you knew
whatever
the
she
story,
says. Yeah,
you were like, this guy's a simp.
So you think he only takes naps in the day when people are around?
No,
He's
He's
a
like,
day
I'm going to the
sleeper.
mall. He's like, okay, babe.
No, he sleeps. No, he sleeps, but he does everything she says.
He
think
sleeps
he
in a
sleeps?
cage.
He sleeps in a crate. He's crate trained.
yeah.
He's crate trained. That man is crate trained.
Well, at least poops in the corner. Not on people's chests like Odell Beckham.
She would shit on him. I don't know. I think she's hot.
You think she's hot?
No, I just like the fact she's dangerous.
Dude, that whole fucking
I like the
cast
fact she's
of
dangerous.
See,
characters is
Tiger
crazy.
King keeps hitting up. Well, he keeps like pleading with Trump. Please pardon me.
Trumpets?
Please pardon me.
Please pardon me.
Yo, Donald Trump actually talked about him at a press conference early on.
I bet he'll pardon him just because he'll get likes for it.
You know what's funny?
Oh, I heard my voice.
You know what's funny about that?
Look.
Actually, what you're talking about,
It
Alias?
sounds so
Joe,
cool in here.
Give me that Sam thing again. What was referenced on that at that press conference you're talking about?
Yeah.
Was Donald Trump Jr. being interviewed by Sam, and they were like, "Hey, on this show, your son said blah blah blah."
Dope.
That's funny.
That's dope.
That's,
Yeah, right here.
yeah, that's funny.
That's
so
dope.
shout out to Sam Roberts. Go subscribe to his shit. Boom, boom. Hit that like button too
His
while you're
shit, not
here.
the shit that's on Odell Beckham
And
Jr.'s
like,
chest.
share, comment, subscribe at Mr. DL. If you can't spell Mr., it's with a Y. Why? Because he motherfucking said so. MIYSTERDL at Mr. DL.
That's
Meister Dale.
Master. Hey, your name is.
Mr. Dale Pickles.
I've known people for 12, 15 years, and they'll be like, "Oh, Master DL, what's up?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?
What the fuck's wrong with you, you cattle-ass bastard bitch?
Can you not read when you read the word mystery?
Okay,
how
about-
do you fucking say it?"
Let me ask you
How
something.
about
though.
mine? How about mine? Say I-N. What's I-N?
In,
In. And what's D-O?
do.
Yeah.
Got you.
No, I don't even
got
care.
you.
I don't even care about the
Got
dough.
you.
But I get N all the time.
And
I always get endo.
What do I
Endo.
call you? I call you Indo Joe.
Endo. It's Indo.
I call
yeah,
you Indo
sorry,
Joe.
guys.
Yeah. No, but I get
seen
a lot
that
of
thing.
people telling me that they're, "What up, Endo Joe?" And I'm like, "It's not Endo. It's not that out though. It's Indo.
it's
It ain't out though, Joe.
it's
Indo Joe.
I searched ANDO. I couldn't find it. Ando Joe.
Ando.
Or it's like endo, like doing a endo on a motorcycle,
He's doing an
Or
endo.
on a bicycle.
on a bicycle.
Please hit that like
bicycle
button.
bill for two.
Please share.
With no seats.
Well, no, say
If you share, you might win $1 million.
you might. You're probably not going to, but you
I
might.
want to listen. If they ask you to do Dancing with the Stars, would you do that shit?
Oh, hell
No,
yeah.
because I'm not a good dancer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I would
I would
fucking
kill
tangle
that
all
shit.
day.
I'll
tangle
Tanya
it
could
all.
do
I would
it.
fucking
I would
kill
tangle
that
all
shit,
day.
dude. They'd be like, "Who? I don't know who this guy. What's this? Like an E celebrity? You know, that'd be me. They'd be like,
I
"This
can't
guy's
see
an E
you, Alias.
celebrity."
You disappear when you lean back. Why don't you scoot your chair a little forward? Yeah.
I just like to be in and out.
I would fucking
Like a
kill
burger
it.
joint.
Especially because they would give me this smoking hot chick that knows how to dance too, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get close."
Nah, that's gonna be. They're
We're
gonna
gonna
be.
get close.
They're
I'm
gonna be
gonna have a
progressive.
And
boner.
then you'd fight.
They're gonna be progressive and give you a 6.5 foot tall dude.
Oh no.
I only dance with 6
They're
foot.
gonna be like-
Hey, I only dance with 6 foot dudes or taller.
What? And then I gotta be the girl?
No, you don't have to be the girl, but he's gonna be the girl. Or you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
As long as he doesn't have a beard.
Maybe
I
if we
guess.
both did it, they'd make us dance with each other.
Oh my god,
I just don't want to feel a beard.
Me neither.
your beard is weird.
Beards are
Beard's
weird.
weird.
Your beard's weird.
Now your fur beard downstairs. That's a different story.
All right, so we the other thing is too is there may be some confusion because
Confusion?
we did Thursday, but now it's Tuesday.
Oh,
yeah. So we're gonna be on Tuesdays now.
Tuesdays from now on because
You know
Chef
what? Hold
Tanya
on.
can only do Tuesday now. Oh, well, apparently she can't do this Tuesday.
It
I hope you
doesn't.
watch this later.
It doesn't matter because if you
6 foot
subscribe
bone.
to my channel and ring the bell for all notifications,
You can ring his bell.
turn your notifications on. We can go live whenever. That's
I was gonna
we
say
ain't on television. This is the internet. We go live when we go live. We say 7, then at 7 I'm like, no, I gotta do a mic check.
He's like, I'm still shaving my head.
Yeah, I'm shaving my head. I gotta do a mic check, and I
Do
actually
a bong rip
I'm always
and take a shot.
I'm always done being dressed and showered when it's time. It's usually the mic checks and the camera checks and all
Yeah.
that shit that really takes the time.
I'm usually just sitting here drinking a beer.
But one day people will stop eating bats, and someone will be here off camera and will be controlling all this. You might not even see this computer or this audio shit here.
And
nothing.
we'll have
You
guests.
you might just see us sitting here and
We might have famous guests standing down here.
yeah. But only
Famous.
if people stop
real
eating
famous
bats.
Yes, you do.
You gotta tell your local bat eating friends to stop eating
Hate that
bats.
shit. It's hard though, man. I'm addicted to bats.
Chicken of the cave,
I'm
baby.
a bat.
that
I'm
bat?
bat addicted.
You got that bat,
You
that
got
bat
that
wing.
bat. That's gonna. I guarantee that's a new strain.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Yo, I was just smoking the COVID bat. Yo, you got some COVID bat? It's a hybrid.
It's called guano.
Guano.
Hello, does poop ring a bell? Odell Beckham likes that guano.
Guano.
This isn't my
Guano
joke. This is
burgers?
kind of a dad joke. It's not really even a joke.
Give me a dad joke.
There was
I
this,
want a dad joke.
there was like this lady and these kids didn't have masks on. This was in Lowell, and she was like 50 maybe, and she was like a trash person, but she said something
Trash
super
panda?
funny. The kids went by, none of them had masks on, and she called them COVIDiots.
Branch Covidians.
Oh, that's good. I thought it was funny when she
COVIDiots?
said "fucking COVIDiots," and I said "COVIDiots." That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
If my kid said that, I would have gave him a high five.
Really?
Yeah, because I'd be like,
How
that's a good kid joke.
How
I
old?
don't know. 5 to fucking
5 to 10, 14.
15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
My
kid
kids'
joke.
jokes are horrible.
Yeah.
My kid jokes were great. They usually ended in a fart.
No, they're
but-
really funny, but my kids are wicked distasteful, so I feed it.
All right. So the last thing we want to talk about, I think, before we move on to the Weekend Warriors, goss.
gossip.
Goss.
What's that show? Jesus
Sip.
and Meryl.
Jesus, Mary.
Goss. Is this is like semi-breaking news. I mean, you probably heard about it by now because it was 3 hours ago at this point when it happened. Cardi B and Offset got divorced.
Oh, damn.
Crazy.
You know, I'd say between the two
Sweet.
of them, they got to be worth
Honestly,
$1 billion.
I'm happy.
So what's going to happen there?
I'm
I don't
happy.
know, but I guess their money's going to be offset.
Oh. Ta-doomts. I'm happy because now she's back on the market and my chance is open. I can.
I'm
Cardi
sure.
B, if you're in the comments,
I'm sure her being
hit me
married.
up with the
I'm
chat.
sure her being married was keeping her from having sex with strangers.
Yeah, with me? Yeah, definitely. Because I don't mess with married people.
Oh yeah.
She kept hitting me up and going, hey, let's. You see that?
Oh,
big
then you
old...
blew your chance, and now she's not hitting you up anymore. Now
She's like, I heard you.
Well, now I told
she's
her
been
once
single
she-
for 3 hours, and she hasn't hit you up.
I haven't checked my inbox.
I don't know. I think you know. I think she might. I think
Well,
she might. Hold on. I think she might tweet you, and everyone would know. Oh wait,
Yo, they were
I don't have
married
Twitter.
like 9 months.
Huh?
They was only married like 9 months,
3
right?
years.
3 years.
That's
wow.
what. See, I
3
said
years.
the same thing. When I read 3 years, I go, damn, I thought it was maybe a year.
How expensive?
No,
do
because
you
you
think
got
a
to
divorce
think
gonna
they
be?
have a kid that is
Yeah,
famous.
that don't mean shit anymore.
Well, who's richer, her or him?
I'm gonna
That's
probably
tough.
say him because
But she had that.
people
TV
made her
money.
famous.
Yeah, but she had that. TV
He was.
Money.
He became famous from his rap skill.
She had that.
She
had
was.
that MTV money.
Yeah,
though.
But he also had that Mountain Dew money. Brr, brr.
But
he had those
she.
chips too.
But
They
he
had
has to
those-
split it 3 ways.
They had those rap
Nah,
snacks too.
He has to
she,
split it
he has to
3
split
ways.
Migos 3 ways.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
I'm saying Cardi B has to split it like 50 ways.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah,
Because
Migos
people
got a
made her
machine.
famous. People
Yeah, but-
ghostwrite her music. People.
Yeah, but Migos got a
Per-
machine behind them.
Nah, not really.
I don't know.
Not like that. Not like a pop star. I mean, technically they're pop stars, but she's a pop star. She might rap about a pussy,
Yeah,
but
but
she's
she
a pop
does
star.
fashion shit. She gets more for an appearance than they do.
I'm telling you, but
I can
people
tell you
made
right
her
now.
Dude, she
famous.
gets way more
When
for
they
an
do a
appearance than
song
them.
together, I like
Maybe.
her verse better.
Yeah. Like they did
I'm
that
sorry.
song together with like the lemons. She was like laying in
Yeah,
lemons.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
She was
she
like,
came
I
on
like
his
lemons.
record and
She
and
fucking
killed,
killed
him.
it,
Yeah.
dude.
And
I
think
like her flow better. I like the way she raps better. Her like voice is better. Like she's just more
Her
aggressive.
voice?
Yeah, she's more aggressive on the mic. I don't like that new like skibida bibida bop. Bibida bibida boo.
Skibbity babida bop.
Bibida
How would I
bibida
go?
bop.
Shit, I got Skirt, skirt.
You know what I mean? Like,
Skirt, skirt.
it's cool, and I get why people like that because
Skirt, skirt.
I'd probably like it if I was young, but she raps like
I ain't mad at
she
nobody.
raps like that boom bap shit. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know why
shit,
people
you know
people
what
don't
I mean?
like it. Like I said, I'll say it on every episode. People don't like her because she didn't rap in 1994 when they were a kid. So that's
cool
pretty much what it
because
comes down to.
If she rapped in 1994, she'd be all saggy and gross right now,
If
and I
you-
wouldn't have something nice to look at
if
like
you
that
don't
WAP
think-
video.
If you don't think she raps better than Foxy Brown, you're lying. If you don't think she raps better than Foxy Brown, you're lying. Spit a Foxy Brown rhyme right now. Go ahead.
From the farm.
Spit any verse. Go ahead.
Foxy
Firm biz,
Brown,
what
and
the
I got
deal
a big
is.
old puss.
Double it, 563. Even she did the math. She did the math in the whole rhyme.
Okay, so
When she
he
broke
knew
down
one.
the
I was
house?
surprised that he knew one. Go ahead, Joe. Spit another verse.
I'm Foxy Brown and my pussy really wet. I got a credit card and it got real mad good debt.
That's okay. So I don't have one. You guys both had one.
And she's actually on the new Nas album too.
Yeah, because people wanted that nostalgia
I know, but
shit.
I'll-
Not because
Exactly.
not because
I'll tell you
Nas was
something,
like, you know who needs to be on my album? Foxy Brown.
I'll tell you-
That will bring me back.
I'll tell you something. There are a few.
You're right.
There are a few Foxy Brown songs that I used to bump back in the day. That if you played them, I could rap.
Well,
Because I don't know them up the top because I haven't listened to it
what
in
the
fucking
firm
years.
is, what the deal is. Like
I've done a lot of
I think
drugs
Foxy
And a
can,
lot of alcohol since then. So, but if you played it, I'd
Doug,
be able to.
I'll say right now though,
I would hear it and go, okay, I remember this now. You know, Cisco.
Hold on.
And Drew Hill.
not
I know
not,
that one off the top. I don't know it off the top. I mean, like I know
Yo,
if you played it. You know what I mean?
Not for nothing. Not this pop shit. But when
There's
Nicki
another one,
Minaj
too.
writes her own shit, she'll eat all of them.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj was good. People just hate because they're like,
There's
I
another
can't
one,
say.
too, Foxy Brown.
I'm so married to my childhood being better than everything.
Oh, I
That
hate
only
that.
movies from my childhood are good. Only rappers from
I
my
hate
childhood
that.
are
I
good.
hate
Michael
that.
Jordan,
There's the
Larry
other-
Bird would definitely beat LeBron James in basketball
There's the
because
other-
LeBron James didn't play basketball when I was 7. So how the fuck could he be good?
The other Foxy Brown one that I was thinking of was one of the ones she put Jay-Z on when he first came out.
Oh yeah,
That, like-
ain't no ninja like the one I
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
No one kid.
See, I would know it if you played it. If you put it on right now, I could
I
spit
seriously
it.
think Jay-Z,
But I don't
think
know
Jay-Z wrote her verse.
Oh yeah, but he killed that shit too. Anyways, but he was on
Another
a lot
thing,
of her
hold on.
shit before.
That's
but there's I completely understand what you mean. Like I can't spit it off the top. Like you know what I mean.
Oh, that's
I could
fine.
spit a Tupac
That's
verse off the
another
top.
thing.
You know what I
Yo,
mean? I couldn't.
Cardi B's whack, man. Someone writes her bars. Oh, but she ain't no Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
She ain't no
Yeah,
Foxy
but who do you
Brown.
think wrote Little Kim?
Like, and I'm just like, dude, someone wrote their rhymes.
Biggie
Yeah,
wrote
but
that
but
shit,
it was
you know?
1994. Like that's what it all comes down to.
Shout
If
out
they
to
want to admit it or not.
shout out to Bahamadia. She wrote all the raps and could really fucking spit.
Yeah.
Back then, when they were all getting their shine, she was on the.
You know, a
she
lot
was
of
doing her
people
thing.
don't bring up Queen Latifah. She used to spit hard shit back in the day.
So MC Lyte.
It was like
MC Lyte, Poor Georgie.
Oh,
Great
Yeah,
song.
but
that
who
shit
knows if she
killed.
wrote it? I mean,
She
I think
wrote
she
Poor
probably
Georgie.
did.
She wrote Poor Georgie.
Yeah.
She, it's in the.
I'd have to
record
check. The record's behind me somewhere. I'd have to
I
really
used to have
check.
a huge crush on MC Lyte, and it was because she could spit.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like she was cute, you know what I mean. But I liked the hip hop vibe. But it was like this
Her
chick
style
could-
was cute. I
Yeah,
don't-
exactly. Like she could spit, and that made me like I was like, this ain't no chick that like you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. Espin.
That's the final. So breaking news here on the Mind Your Manners podcast: the Celtics just lost by 3 points
in overtime.
In overtime to the
117, 114 to the Heat.
So
They were winning most of the game.
if we just spoiled that for you, sorry. This is the Mind Your Manners podcast.
Yeah, if you have to DVR a basketball game, then you're weird. Watch ESPN.
So we just wanted to talk about that
Highlights,
real
baby,
quick.
highlights.
I mean, we just thought it was.
Well, shout out to Cardi
interesting.
B in the chat.
hard.
You can
I
hit me
think
up in the email.
I think it's hard to be
Slide in my DMs.
two famous people to be together that
And I was sliding
are,
in
like
the
if you were famous, okay, and you were, I don't know, like maybe you only worked in L.A. and your wife only worked in L.A. Whatever. But when you're a musician, you're always away, and if you're not booked on the same tour, you're going to be away from each other the whole time. And to be real, Migos is a #1 act, and so is she. So
Yeah.
it's too expensive to book them both on the same tour.
Yeah, it's hard.
You know what I
Unless they do it.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. And if you listen to 444, if you really listen to the 444 album, he actually breaks all that down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
And
such
like,
a great album.
unless they put it on, they were like, okay, we're gonna put the money up for this tour because we're gonna make bank. You know what I mean? Like
Spank Bank?
Like they put like okay, Migos and Cardi B's gonna put. You know what I mean?
Raindrops.
They
Drop top.
drop.
That's how I always wonder why how these venues like these concerts like Rock the Bells, how they really do they do a discount?
Hold on a second.
Do they do a discount to reach a new audience?
Stop. Rock the Bells is a shit ton of old school rappers that are not getting paid new school rapper money.
No,
Yep.
there's some of those people.
Who?
I don't want to say, but I know one for a fact that would be on that bill.
Yeah.
That would get $100,000 a show still in 2020, and
can do me better.
straight up, and like come on, man.
Ain't no
100,000
pussy
a
like
show?
one I got.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get $100,000, $100,000 a show, right? And then everybody else gets fucking 20
Yep.
and 15.
10.
No, but I'm saying, do they really get 100? Like, if they get 100, do they? They don't get 100 to do that. They can't. It doesn't make any sense to me.
What, the Rock the Bells stuff?
Yeah, like you know.
Then
you
why
can-
are they doing it? That's just crazy business.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're going to perform for people who would never pay to see you live.
Exactly. So you're not getting 100,000. You're taking
That's
a
what I
team
mean.
discount.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like
that's what I'm saying.
they're
They're getting
doing that show
discounts
for
because
for cheap.
they're older rappers. Now somebody who just put out an album now, like Cardi B, is getting way over 100,000.
So if I'm getting $5,000 a show, I'd do it for free. If someone said you can do it, but we don't got no bread for you.
But
yeah.
you
You
have
wanna-
to pay
you-
for all my travel expenses.
You
and
want to
all
rap?
that
No,
shit.
but Rock the Bell is just like one show, isn't it? Usually just one show.
No, they got a couple, but there's people
It's
there's
not-
people
it's
that
not a big
consecutively
tour.
there are people consecutively do it, and then there's people that just do it when they're in the city.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you think what? Maybe
The
they get a
Hill
couple.
usually
Maybe they
does
get
it.
travel.
Cypress Hill.
Yeah, but they can do
I've
it
been to-
nationally.
I've been to two of
but
them.
they can
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
nationally. They can do the
Cypress
whole
Hill
tour.
could do those. Cypress Hill could do a crowd close to those crowds.
Absolutely.
By themselves.
By themselves.
So
They
they
have.
could demand more
They
money
have.
than
Exactly.
than let's say like Das Effects.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
Bum skiggity bum stiggity bum hump.
Oh, those are bars, man.
he hates
I'm gonna
Das
tattoo that on
Effects.
my
I can't
arm.
believe you hate them. I
He
love them.
hates them.
No, I don't hate them.
He hates them.
I think
I'm
they
saying
got.
it on the Mind Your Business
I think they got good beats and they sound cool.
They had their own little style.
But when people say, "Oh, this guy ain't saying anything," I'm like, "Bro, you fucking said Das Effects is
That's
sick,"
kinda-
and they'll say nothing. They go skip,
Totally.
babbity boop,
That's
babbity
totally
fits,
it.
babbity joop.
That's kind of how I get about Bone Thugs and Harmony. Though.
Yeah, me too. Skibbity boop with everybody, flirting with everybody, skibbity with
Same thing every
everybody.
single time. Every time you bring up Bone Thugs, you say the same thing.
That's their hit song, right? That's just what they sound like. But they had hot beats too, and I liked them. I didn't really like Das
I
Effects.
love Bone Thugs.
I didn't really like Das Effects
I
too
got
much.
that Creeping
but
on a
Bone
Come
Thugs was
Up.
cool. And I liked them because
Good
Eazy-E put them out. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, that's what
that's
it
how I
was.
got onto them.
Creeping on a Come Up hooked me. I was like, okay. It was the beats that hooked me. It wasn't so much as the rhyme. It was the beats. And then that second
There's
album
only
dropped.
two
But I'll
lines.
give it to you. Their third album, the double Art of War shit, I was so anticipated to get that album that I babysit my nephews and I stole a bunch of quarters from my uncle. And I went down.
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
See, he remembers. I went down to Bananas, the shop downtown.
Hell yeah.
And I skipped school.
Let's
Mike-
tell that
Big
story
Mike and all
because I
them
kind
down
of.
there.
And I just basically did. We were babysitting my nephews.
How did we get them out? I remember there was a way.
He had this bank and you could only put coins in. There was no opening, so you would have had to break it. So we just kept fucking shaking it and taking tweezers, pulling all the quarters. It was full of quarters.
So you could
So
go
we were-
give it on up to the rock
Yeah.
pop.
So I basically and it was a double disc CD, and they were expensive. It was like $23. So
Yeah.
I got like $30 out of the thing.
Shout out to
This-
old
this
school old
dude.
Bananas downtown.
Shout out to this kid. This kid got like $100 and something bucks out of it. He just yes you did. You just kept shaking the fuck. I was like, I got my $30. I'm out of here, dude. I went downtown. I lied to the guy. I said, oh yeah, I just got back from the beach. You know, I put all my money to play the arcades.
At Playland in Hampton
And
Beach.
I just so we counted all the quarters. I bought that CD with quarters.
Shout out to Bananas.
What
But
CD
I-
was it? I've missed it.
Art of War, the Bone Thugs. We were bringing
Bone
it back,
Thugs, okay.
and I was so
Horrible
disappointed. It was so bad. There was like maybe 3 songs that I liked, and one of them was the one with Tupac, and
Tupac?
like
Tupac?
here's another one. Bone Thugs got a song with Biggie on Life After Death, right?
No shit, it's Bone and
Right?
Biggie,
Yeah,
baby.
which is a
It's
dope
on
song.
Biggie.
Okay, so
1999.
Biggie drops his verse, and then like Crazy Bone drops his verse, and then Busy Bone drops his verse, and then it's like I don't want to hear this song anymore. The song is another 10 minutes long, dude. They rap it. It's Bone and Biggie. They do that for like 30 bars, dude, and then they 2 more rap, and it's like Biggie has been done rapping
For 30 years.
for fucking 12 minutes. I'm done with the song.
The only-
I always play it. I play the
Me,
beginning.
yeah.
I play Biggie's, and then I play the hook up until the first verse, and then I shut it off.
So this is what I remember
Like,
from them.
they should've
3
cut
lines,
that.
and I've listened to them a bunch because people around me like them. Give it on up to the rock, pop, and that's it. I'm done with that. And then meet me at the crossroads, the hook, and then I heard,
Yeah.
and then I remember this.
They had
And-
joints,
Hold
man.
on,
They had
hold
joints.
on, and then I remember this. And I miss my Uncle Charles, yo. I always
Giorgio.
want to know what Uncle Charles was doing.
Georgia.
They had jams. I just don't think that I didn't know what the fuck they were saying.
Listen,
It
you
was
know
The last
what's
thing I
crazy?
say about
It was
Raekwon
tasty.
and Ghostface Killer.
Oh, please.
I know you love them, and I think
Oh.
they're good. I just like, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
But if you look at, if you look up what they talk, which is a lot of work,
Show them your tat.
it's fucking crazy. Yeah, purple tape, baby.
This guy got the purple tape. Can you see
purple
it?
tape.
He's leaning back in the chat. He doesn't want to be on camera.
Only built for Cuban links, baby.
And I only keep noticing. So if you notice the Alias leans out in the chat, let us
I'm in
know.
and out like a burger joint in Cali.
I say you just scooch up as far as you can, then it would cover your.
Lean on me
It'll cover there you go.
when you're not strong.
So I think we're gonna move on.
But I think that hold on real quick.
Yeah.
You know what sucks though is when
I don't know.
you say you don't like certain
Mostly
rappers,
ch-
people
most
get
chicks.
mad at you, and I'm like, what the?
No, I don't like
Like, do you
that
get
either.
mad at me because I don't like certain food?
No.
Then shut up.
No, it's just you just said you didn't like Bone Thugs.
Don't thugs.
I loved Bone
but
Thugs.
they do their thing.
But I'm not mad at you.
No, but
And
dude, they're a multi-platinum group. They're successful.
He just said skip it. Every time I say Bone Thugs, he brings the same thing up. I don't get mad at him. I laugh. You know what I mean? Because I always wait for it. I go, here it comes. Skip-a-da boom boom. Yeah, skip-a-da boom boom. Yeah, see? Everybody. He does the same thing every time. And I always know it's coming, so I always bring up Bone Thugs to so he goes, oh, skip-a-da everybody. Skip-a-da everybody. He does it every single time, dude. I'll bring it up in like 3 more episodes. Watch. He'll do it.
Everybody.
You can hear him off mic. He does it. Oh, that's it. But I don't hate him for it.
Yo, why you got
what
an
I mean?
R. Kelly record just laying on your floor with him staring at me in the model pose? What type of shit is that,
He
Doug?
really
Please
does.
Pick that shit up. Show the
I
camera what I
literally
just
just
caught
looked
looking
over.
at me.
I literally just looked
go
over.
live from the Weekend Warriors page on Facebook.
Holy shit.
When we talk about, you want to talk about some Weekend Warriors?
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit?
Yeah, man, and then man.
But like the music shit, I don't like ICP, but I don't hate Just Listen. Just Listen's a huge ICP
Yo, listen,
fan.
my man.
I don't
My
hate
man-
him because
my man
of that
tours
shit.
with him, dog.
I don't
and, like,
I don't like that shit when people hate on somebody because it's just the same thing with like this dude's a Yankees fan. I don't hate on him because he's a Yankees fan, and he don't hate on me because I'm a Red Sox fan.
I don't
we
hate
watch
him.
the
Listen.
game. We watch the game, root for our favorite team, and then have a
Do you-
like Derek Jeter was one of my favorite players growing up. He's on one of the worst teams I could ever. You know what I mean? I don't like the Yankees, but I love their players, dude. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this.
It's bred in my thing to not like them.
Do you think I'm mad at you because you like getting shit on? I'm not mad at you, Joe.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to tell that.
I'm not mad at you.
Well, at least I'm not on Twitter.
And I'm going to tell everybody. And I'm going to tell everybody. So, Weekend Warriors, what's up, yo? Season 2's done. We just getting it on some platform
We're
shit.
not talking about Weekend Warriors quite yet. I'm just getting set up.
Man, listen, what the fuck we gonna talk
Man,
about?
the weekend wars, man.
We are live talking the Weekend Warriors.
Weekend Warriors.
Let's just say this.
Come on,
dude.
play. Why haven't we done that?
Endo Joe.
Why haven't we done that?
So Endo Joe in season 2 absolutely fucking murders it.
No. See, I think
Yes.
I just stepped it up for the first.
What's up, Oak?
I stepped it up most of the time.
No, because here's
But
what
the
you got.
first 3 episodes, I stepped it up, and I feel like after that, everybody else was because this dude comes home and edits it, and then we all get to watch it.
Yeah.
So we watch it and go, holy shit! And he makes me funny, really. I mean, I'm funny, but he makes me really funny with the editing.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody goes, oh man, all right. So the next episode, everybody brings it harder. Like by the I think it's what episode 7 is the frisbee golf, or episode 8.
Yeah.
Everybody killed that
No,
episode. dude.
9 is frisbee golf.
But what I'm
See,
gonna
that's what
say
I'm saying.
is,
Everybody killed that. Like Barry's cousin Larry killed that one. You killed that one. DL killed that one. Tanya killed that one. Blurry,
Beth.
Yeah, Beth killed that one. I couldn't remember her fucking name, dude. She killed that
but
one.
I'm gonna say this though.
We all killed it
I'm
by
gonna
then,
say this.
dude.
But you have the balance of Weekend Warriors is character funny, which I think you and Cam,
Yeah.
and then you have speak talk funny. I'm
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I make jokes. I say
Yeah,
witty
that's
fucking
why.
shit.
That's why I like you. Okay, you
And then-
you bring the
but
intellectual. the funny shit.
Tanya's the same way.
Yeah. Same thing with Barry's cousin Larry.
So it's all about that. So it's a well balanced thing. Season 2 is shithouse.
Oh man, see, I just tried to be as crazy as I could possibly be. Like, I've said it before that like, I tried to, like we always talk about. We did season 1. We thought we were gonna get like this backlash because we were trying to push buttons. We were trying
Yeah, we're trying to push
That's
envelope.
kind of what we were bringing to this thing, and we got a little bit of it, but we didn't get what we were thinking. So we were like, man, I guess we didn't push that horn hard enough. Guess we'll do it in season 2.
Yeah.
And I feel like we were just like, all right. We didn't or weren't gonna say this last season. We're just gonna say it this season and see what happens.
See
Like,
what
you
goes
know what I
down.
mean? Let's see what happens. And if it
Hate it or love
gets
it.
through and we don't get hashtag cancel the Weekend Warriors, then I'm gonna go even harder season 3, dude.
I think
You
we're
know what I mean?
definitely gonna
I'm
get
gonna
that.
mark that today, whatever date it is, September. Flopping my cock out 14th, 15th, whatever it is, the 2020.
It's right in front of you, whatever it is.
Man, I don't know.
It's Mr. Burns' birthday if you're a
there you
Simpsons
go.
fan.
Smithers.
If we don't get canceled by season 2's out, I'm gonna go hard.
Smithers.
If we don't get canceled by season 2's out, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go
We
hard.
can never get canceled because
Hard.
I own it.
Yeah, but still, you know what I mean.
We don't.
If
they
we
don't
get
give us
a-
no money.
They just
If
don't.
we get a whole like boycott,
But they
thing,
just
you know
don't.
what I
We
mean?
don't-
And
Yeah,
then
they
all of a
kick us
sudden
off
we,
their platform.
No,
Yeah,
we get
that's it.
boycotted, and then all of a sudden we get a bunch of fucking KKK racists going, "Oh, support the Weekend Wars." I'm like, nah, I'm done doing the Weekend Wars. You know what I mean? I'm done. Let's mark that right here. We got a like what's it called? You seen the new Jay and Silent Bob? The guy that was making the hater tots.
Oh, I think I do.
He was making the hater tots, and all of a sudden the white supremacists got obsessed with the hater tots. So he was like, "Oh, I got out of business because no one wants to buy stuff that white supremacists support." You know what I mean? I don't want to buy it, dude. I'm not gonna wave the traitor flag. You know what I mean? The flag of losers.
Second place.
Second place.
It's like what's the South Park?
You ain't first or last. Second place.
The South Park. My soup's too hot. I'll get it. Yeah. He's waving the flag over it. Yeah.
I don't have. My phone is being used to be on the Mind Your Manners. The Weekend Warriors Facebook page right now. So if you're trying to hit me up in the chat, just hit me up. Maybe we'll do some shout outs to everybody.
Shots?
We'll do some shots. See where everybody is watching from. Be cool.
Yeah, where you watch from your house?
You watch it from your bathroom, your
I
party?
was gonna say your toilet.
Are you watching from your party?
You watching from on your back while you're getting a deuce put on
we're
your
gonna do
chest
some
like
things.
Odell Beckham Jr.?
So, what did you
Learn
did
from
you
today?
like doing season 1 better or season 2 better, or did you really not see a difference?
I got a good one for that.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah.
See, I loved like season 1, like the beginning of it, and it was really fun doing.
Yeah.
But it was like we didn't do it like we did it like, oh, we did an episode here, and then 3 months would pass.
Yeah.
And then we did an episode, and then 4
think
months would
season-
pass, and then we did an episode. So it was hard to stay in my character. That's why my character kind of like that's how I went, like, you know, a character does this. This is my character in season 1.
I think
You know what I mean? Because he's like this, and then all of a sudden he's got panties on his face and
As-
he's huffing fucking.
As far
you
as
know what I
if
mean?
you're asking
It's
me,
like-
so you're asking me a question of what season did I like doing better?
Yes, yeah.
Would be season 1. What season do I think is better? Season 2. The reason why I say season 1 is just because, like, I remember you sent me like a rough draft of the first episode, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" So every episode you'd send me a rough draft, and I'd be like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even after
weren't
shooting it and
expecting
watching
it.
it was so like a slap in the face. Like, what the?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is fucking crazy. Like, and the
that's-
stupid little things. And I think so. But as far as what season do I think is better? I'm gonna say season 2 had better structure. It had a better
That's why
storyline.
I liked season 2 better, because we got to.
Had a better storyline.
It was like we filmed, waited a week, then we
Filmed.
filmed, waited a week,
then we
filmed.
filmed.
It was
This is how
easy
the
to
show
stay.
works.
It was easy to stay in character. It was easy to remember what we did last week, because we try to keep the continuity. You know, on the show, it's
That's
like
how TV shows work,
we,
ready?
we try to keep it to
Facts.
where, like,
Hold on.
if you said something last week about, oh, we're gonna go golfing,
It was coming next.
we were talking about it in the next
were we
episode.
gonna
We
say?
try to keep that.
The more you know, the more you get to know a character, the easier it is to make the character to make you
100%
laugh.
right.
So
Yes.
Well, it's
season
easier to-
1
I
of
was gonna say
season
it's easier to write for.
season 1 of any show is funny,
Yeah.
but season 4 of that show is going to
Is
just be
gonna be a
crazy.
riot.
So
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
Weekend Warriors, it's going to be like any other show. It's going
gonna
to keep
keep
getting
getting
better
better, yeah.
until
Yeah.
it starts getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I hope that we know that point, and where we hit that point of like, yo, I think we're at our peak.
Yeah.
Let's
We
drop.
bounce.
Let's drop one more season. Like, goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
And then we bounce, because
We don't overstay our welcome
Yeah,
in
I don't
people's
want. I don't
brains.
ever want to do that.
Man, I'll tell you, man, people fucking love this shit, and people inbox me every fucking day.
Every
about
day,
this
dude.
shit.
And he tried to tell me this one day. Like, he goes, "Do people inbox me every day?" I go, "Yeah, I get hit up like once a week, once every other week. Like, hey, when's Weekend Warriors season 2 coming?" And then like the day he said it to me, the next day I wake up and he put a post out, and it was nothing about the Weekend Warriors, and someone commented, "Hey, when's season 2 of the Weekend Warriors coming out?"
Well,
And
I
I'm
have,
like, and I almost commented, but I don't want to start a whole thing. I almost commented like, "Hey, there's the one for the day." I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh, sorry, bro.
It's a cool feeling. It's a cool
It is
feeling, but at
cool,
the
but-
same time, you know,
What's your main response?
when's your show come out? I'll watch it. I'll give you 5 stars.
That's a typical DL response. That's a typical DL response.
When's the last time you shit on
Hey,
somebody's
when's my
chest?
video coming out? When's your video coming
Yeah.
out?
When's the last time you shit
And
on
you just go
somebody's
like
chest?
this. You go,
But a lot of it comes down to
There's a-
nerves. A lot of it comes down to nerves. A lot of it comes down to, man, I don't know if I just want to put this out because
Here's what I tell people.
is the cast going to come back? If I put this out now, are they going to come back? Are we going to do another show, or can I just space this out?
Here's what
I
I tell
little things
people.
like that. That's not a main. Hold on a second. That's not a main issue of mine, but that's just an example.
It's a good
Like,
issue.
Like
it's understandable issue.
Yes.
So we already talked about
We
like
did have
certain
problems
cameos.
with characters.
Certain cameos, do I put it out now? Are they going to keep getting bigger? They're going to keep getting bigger. They're going to keep getting bigger. Should I just put it out now? Because once it's out, and then I can't put it out again.
Yeah, there are certain cameos for that.
So
but I get hit up by certain cast members, and I always say the same thing because they're always like, hey, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? And I'm like, listen, DL does not want to put it out until it's perfect, dude. Like, he doesn't want to put it out and go, fuck.
I wish I
should have did this. I should have did that. Why didn't we, like, oh, fuck, we didn't put, like, it's got to be right, dude. Do you want it to get more bad reviews? As much as I love the bad reviews.
It'll always get bad reviews. Dude,
no, but I'm saying, do you want to get
Shawshank Redemption has bad reviews?
Do you want to get, like, bad reviews going, oh, like episode 3 didn't make any sense. Because we missed something. You don't want to give validity. You know what I mean?
Bad reviews to the show are based on people's emotions and their disagreement.
I don't care about those.
Yeah, you don't want to get the bad reviews agreement.
I don't care about those.
Yeah, you don't want to get the bad reviews like, I had no idea what the fuck was
exactly. Or this is poor quality show. Like,
where's the sound?
Exactly. I don't want that shit.
Somebody's chest, but it didn't look real.
Exactly, and it wasn't Odell Beckham Jr.
The sound's good this year. This season.
It was Billy.
It was Odell Beckham
people are
Sr.
People are like, oh, it's almost been 2 years. I'm like, yeah, you're right, but one came out in 2019, one's coming out in 2020.
Yeah.
So you know, on the calendar, when you look at it in 10 years from now, they're like, oh, they put one out in 2019.
It's so weird because random people that I know, or like know through like separation of people.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, like, oh, I was just with such and such. He loves your show. I'm like,
yeah, it's crazy. Here's the thing, too. We finished, I'd say, 80% of it before 2019 was done. Season 2. But there was just, like...
So overwhelming.
It was,
you guys just don't understand.
It was really overwhelming. There was cast complications. There were...
I'll teach you English.
There were other projects that had to get out. This dude got bit by the music bug ill. Like, he got the music bug.
Ill-mannered.
Like, yeah, 100%. Where like he was locked in the house doing beats, nothing. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like he had to get that out. Like this guy's when it comes down to he's a filmographer, all that shit. When it comes down to he's a fucking musician. He's a musician first and foremost. So when he gets that music bug, you gotta let him.
Let me say something real quick, like
because he's gonna produce some dope shit.
Besides you and
you know what I mean.
Chef
There's
Tanya,
more of these coming out.
But early on, besides you and Chef Tanya, early on, what people don't realize is like I show up, we have a script, I do the Johnny thing, and I go home. Right? Yeah. It's facts. That's it. Yeah. But I've realized since we did Sea of Green,
ASOG.
Once we did Sea of Green, I realized how much the work of us shooting 8 hours on a Sunday,
10% of it,
nothing.
10%, maybe 15% of it.
DL has to put the work in, and I don't think hold on. And I don't think everybody in Sea of Green, whether you are a mainstay or you just showed up for an episode or two, really understand that.
Yeah. See, what I think, like for
that's
the most
why I'm
part,
always like, you're like, yo, it's gonna come out, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, when it's good for you. That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like for the most part, I feel like it's hard. It's kind of sad to say, but I feel like actors do like 30%, and then like production does it, a set design does it, costume design does it, the editor does it, the sound guy does it, the fucking light guy does it, the camera guy does it, the director does it. Did I say the editor? Yeah, I said it, but I'm gonna say it again.
Say does it?
The editor does it.
Little this way.
You know what I mean? Like there isn't just. Yeah, Johnny Depp's a dope actor, and he did.
No, she go right here.
Johnny Depp's a dope actor, and he did a dope job in that movie. But if the editor didn't line that up right, if the sound guy didn't get it right, if the light guy didn't, you know what I mean? If the costume guy, if the makeup guy didn't make him look like Whitey Bulger, he wouldn't have. So you wouldn't have believed he was Whitey Bulger.
So hold on.
You know what I mean?
Let's get. This is really fast. I think if in a movie, if the actor really looks like the person he's playing. Movie's not going to be good.
So let me ask you something.
I think they put too much focus on what the person looks like, and the movie's probably going to be trash.
Yes. So what are your? So we're gonna shut the fuck up. Us two fucking maniacs. What is your opinion on season 2?
Oh yeah, no one asked that.
Let's shut the fuck up. Let's go. Sit back.
I'll start with season 1.
No,
just a quick thing. Just a quick thing to lead you in. You're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. Please hit like. The podcast is technically over, but we've now transitioned into just talking about the Weekend Warriors because
It's over.
we're here. Why not?
All right, go ahead. Let
So
me hear it.
season
Bong rib
1,
shot?
I think for a first season of a show, man, I think it's really funny. Like that, we get compared to shows like The League and Trailer Park Boys and Always Sunny and stuff like that. I think season 1 of The Weekend Warriors is funnier than season 1 of the Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go and say it's funnier than the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
You know,
But
but-
season 1.
But
pound
I
for
think
pound.
season 1 is funnier than season 1 of that show. And I think season 2 of The Weekend Warriors is 5 times funnier at least than season
Whoa,
1.
5 times. Oh yeah, than our show.
Season 1.
Yeah. Me too. Because
Because season 1 is a lot of, hey, this is Johnny. Look at him. Hey, this is what he does. He has a wife. She sucks. Oh, he's
Here's
also a school
Cam,
teacher.
out of jail.
No, like you gotta explain all this shit to people, and you can't just say it one time because some people are dumb
people
or
are
not
dumb.
paying attention because they're
Yeah.
huffing paint or smoking joints.
Slipping panties.
So you gotta build a character. You can't just say one time, "Oh, fucking Johnny is a school teacher," and then 6 episodes later make jokes about.
That's why we
school.
call Barry's cousin Larry 1,000 times Barry's cousin Larry.
Barry's cousin Larry.
We never
has-
call him Larry.
There's parts in the
Or-
script that call for him to not be called Barry's cousin Larry, but I changed them all. And my
we
phone
changed
fell.
that shit.
I changed them all, and he's always
You know
called
what
Barry's
sucks,
cousin
too?
Larry.
When we do the script, we always put BCL,
Yeah.
BCL.
and then people say it. They go, "Oh, BC," and they're like, "No, we gotta go Barry's cousin Larry." You gotta remember.
Yeah.
It's like new people always forget that.
They're saying in the chat on here, "Fuck Barry's cousin Larry."
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
Barry's cousin
Yo,
Larry.
after season 2, that's all you're gonna say.
Yeah, it's fuck Barry's cousin
Like,
Larry.
okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna tell a little inside story. Originally, like, Barry's cousin Larry wasn't a character when we came up with the show.
Yeah.
Barry Bars was the character, right? And then the actor that we had, which
Jeez.
I'll be going on record a million times saying it, that I was the first person to say that I didn't want him and that I should have been Barry Bars. But, well, we're going to move on from that. We're going to move
Moving
on
on,
from that.
moving
Moving
on.
So, Barry Bars didn't work out the way we had planned it. So he goes, all right, well, fuck you. I'm going to come up with the character.
My phone
And
keeps
all of a
falling.
sudden he
Sorry,
come up with the
Facebook.
character,
Go to YouTube.
Barry's cousin Larry. And he
We're
goes,
live
I
on
think it's
YouTube.
going to
Go
be
to
even
YouTube.
funnier if we don't call him anything but Barry's cousin Larry. So it was just like, kind of a one-time joke at first, because we thought Barry was going to come back, and then Barry never came back. So Barry's cousin Larry ended up becoming our arch nemesis.
And the dude
There you go, dude.
you casted for Barry's cousin Larry is the
Hold on a
shit.
second.
Worked out amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely, way better than Barry. Like, see, if we would have casted him originally as Barry Bars, there would have never been a Barry's cousin Larry. But
But you have to have Barry's cousin Larry.
exactly, I was just about to say, like, you can put your thing on there now. But I was just about to say that, like, it was a blessing in disguise because we got Barry's cousin Larry out of it. Calling him Barry's Bars it would be okay.
But Barry's cousin Larry?
Barry's cousin Larry. So, like he just said, people are already saying in the chat, fuck Barry's cousin Larry. Because it's like, fuck Barry Bars. Meh.
Nah, but fuck
Fuck
Barry's cousin Larry.
It just sounds so good. Like I was just saying, we don't call him Larry ever.
Ever.
Like,
He's not Larry.
technically,
He's Barry's cousin Larry.
his name's probably
Barry's-
Larry, but it's not.
It's Barry's cousin Larry.
His mother calls him Barry's cousin Larry. His cousin,
Nobody's-
Barry,
listen.
his cousin Barry
Nobody's ever-
calls him Barry's cousin Larry.
Nobody's ever called him Larry on the show.
Nobody. No, that's what I was just saying. Like people on set have,
one.
but we go, hey, no, cut, delete,
No BLC.
delete.
It's
It's Barry's cousin Larry. It's not Larry. It's not Larry. And there's a famous person that we got to say it,
Yeah.
and he says it twice.
On,
So on the last episode,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
never give it away.
Yeah, don't say
no,
that.
I will
I'm
never-
not giving it away.
All
I'll say is this,
we
though.
almost we
Can I
we,
say
we had
this?
talked about it. and
All
I
I'll
was
say
like,
is this: he's in Aerosmith.
No, can I say this? Not even about
his
that
name
person.
is Bleevin' Blyler.
We were trying. DL was trying to get a scene with Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, I was.
Thank God we
Yes.
didn't.
Yeah,
And we were like this close
To going to California
to in
and
filming
shooting a scene with Ron
you,
Jeremy.
me.
Short
I
thing.
said you, me.
Yeah. that was
Oh,
awesome.
I've been drinking too much.
He was like, you, me.
Yeah, you, me. Yeah, we were gonna get Shirt Thing. It was supposed to be. I'll
Shirt-
just spoil it. It
yeah.
was supposed to be Shirt Thing's father.
Yeah.
It was gonna be the Shirt Thing's father was gonna be Ron Jeremy, which I still think if he gets acquitted,
Which he probably
probably won't. But
there's a lot of shit piling up.
maybe we can find another famous male porn star to be her father. I don't really know any though.
OJ Mudbone.
I know too many female porn stars.
Yeah, that last line is for you, Alias.
Do it.
Yeah, so I think
I thought it was a bump.
I think season 2 is just so much.
You gonna go back live? No.
No. I think season 2 is just so much more outrageous.
Oh, absolutely.
On
Well,
purpose.
Here's my take. I've said it before, but like, season 2 was better because we knew our characters. We were still kind of getting, like feeling who our characters were.
Yeah.
I think County Cam maybe was the only person that, by episode 3, he was like, all right, I know who my character is. I still feel like by episode 6, I knew who my character was and where I was going. The cookout episode.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like by then I was like, okay, I know who Jeremy is. Jeremy's just gonna be this loser that scums off everybody, but for some reason always has drugs. Like,
yeah, you always have.
He always has drugs, but he never has money, and
he never wants to share.
And he's always going, "Oh, hey, I don't have any money to get in this place. Can you get me in?"
Yeah,
but he's like, as soon as you walk in, he pulls out a huge fucking joint, or a bottle of whiskey or something. You know, you're
whiskey.
like, how the fuck?
Got whiskey
where'd you
right
get that paid,
here,
dude. And it's like, oh,
do another
yeah.
dab and a whiskey shot.
I just did one. I did a
Oh, you
bong
did?
rip though. I almost puked actually.
So what was
that's why I feel like season 2, like the Cher thing stepped it up crazy, dude.
Yeah.
She did fantastic this season. If you were a fan of her from season 1, she did fantastic this season.
See, when the show came out, she had some crushes.
Yeah, she got ill fans. She got not only did she get ill fans.
Mind my manners. Yeah.
Not only did she get ill fans, she got people thinking that it was real. Where they were like, "Oh, you're a whore." You know what I mean? They automatically thought she was a whore, and it was like,
yeah, they thought it was like real.
that's
how it's
I
filmed.
had to hit people up and go, "Dude, it's fake." Do you see me? I'm bald. I don't have hair.
Yeah,
that's a wig. Oh, spoiler alert! That is a wig. But
yeah, and I don't act like Johnny in my real life. My kids
we,
are actually
we
pretty
were
good.
talking about like the season 2. I was saying that like,
Let's see if my wig was up
like
here.
like wait up. The Cher thing
Yeah, I heard.
stepped it up. Barry's cousin Larry stepped it up.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, even our like new characters like Weed Boggs killed
it.
Dude.
Yep.
I can't wait for people to see Weed Boggs.
Weed Boggs,
Like he killed his. I don't even want to say his
He's like
name.
a stuntman.
I don't want to say his name because it's a joke, recurring joke through the show that the payoff is so. The payoff is so good. I'll never reveal
Payoff's
it.
perfect. Payoff's perfect.
We have other new characters though, like Beth. Beth was a great new character.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know. There's a lot of new celebrity guests that we got too. That we were just getting our buddy Trizzo B to do a couple extra fill-ins for us.
Couple lines, yeah.
Yo, I got my son doing some voiceovers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We DL went through the season and
What's up to you?
Miles is a cast member because
He was
yeah,
in season
Miles.
1.
Miles is definitely a cast
My youngest
member.
is in season 1 with Eric Bobo, his real father.
He's
And
in
then,
season 2 too. He
he's in
does a
season 2.
voiceover.
Yeah, he does a voiceover. He does 2 voiceover scenes in season 2.
Yeah. And then, but we had a home trees. DL went through the season and figured out because there was a lot of scenes that like, oh, we forgot to put
You
this
know what's
in. We forgot to
crazy?
put this in. So we had Trizzo B did it, and then once we were doing it, I was just like,
You know what's
I miss
crazy
this
though?
shit
What we
so
get,
much,
and
dude.
DL, I know this drives you fucking nuts too, is you have so many people that saw season 1 and was like, oh, yo, man, I want to be on that show. But DL sends out blasts for
Yes.
people to be on the show and they don't show up.
don't show up,
Yeah,
or they don't. He'll be like, hey, on the 3rd. He'll put a post out on the 29th.
Yeah.
Hey, on the 3rd, we're gonna do a shoot.
Yeah.
Everybody will comment, I'm there. 3rd shows up, and he's like, hey, where are
It's
you
just the
at?
cast.
Where are you at? And like I said this a few times back, that like that's how my character came about. My character originally was supposed to be your brother that was your
Yeah.
babysitter, and that just randomly would show up
Yeah.
with drugs or come and steal some drugs. And I wanted to be the sound guy. I wanted to be the light guy. I wanted to be the prop guy. I wanted to be the guy behind the scenes. I don't like being in front of the camera. You know what I mean? And then it was like you just said, like people were supposed to show up. People were and all of a sudden it's like, hey, we have all this dialogue that needs to get done. you have to be here now.
Well,
and that's all of a sudden. That's how my character
After you release it, though,
became evolved. You know what I
want
mean?
to talk about a couple of funny.
Same thing with Sia Green.
We have to have a podcast. We talk about a couple of the funny stories behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, I want to do a podcast
Like
with
once
the whole
it's up.
cast,
That's what I'm
and
talking
you know, Tanya, you, me, there might be
People-
room for more than 4 people in here if I get
Yeah,
another
2 more.
camera. I just need another camera
Oh, yeah.
because
2 different angles.
no one wants to watch a video where people are this small on the camera and then it's all
Kurt Angles?
small. Huh?
How small?
Well, we can put one on my dick too, so we'll get 3.
Kurt Angles?
I'll put it on my OnlyFans page.
I'll put it on my forehead because I'm built like a tripod.
Send me money. Send me money. I'll send you.
So
nudes.
if you guys haven't seen The Weekend Warriors, what would be awesome for you guys to do is
Just go watch that fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't even
for sure,
care if you
man.
watch it at this point because season 2 is coming. I would really like some
Oh,
5-star
it's coming.
reviews because 5-star, even if you think it's whack, maybe give us a 1-star review. Just a review.
Yeah.
Because
Just the
reviews-
review helps.
Yeah, the review
because
helps.
the more reviews we have, the better. There are major motion pictures out there that have 20 reviews. We have over 100 reviews.
And
You know what I
the
mean? That's
majority of them
crazy,
like the
dude.
show.
That's what I'm saying, dude. For
Weekend Warriors.
the first 6 months, we had nothing but 5 stars. We had a couple ones, but for the
But
majority,
they don't
we had,
understand. Like
we had
Karen and
5.
Ken aren't gonna like it.
See, there were a lot of people that
Didn't get it.
saw the trailer and were like, "Oh, this looks like a frat movie or whatever," and it's not that, dude. Read the title for the
Yo,
description.
we're making fun of
the
every.
description puts it plain and simple.
The secret to
It's a show for immature losers,
the secret to it
made
is
by
though,
immature losers.
the
dude.
secret to it is this, right? Is we take on topics and show
Yep.
both sides
Yes.
and shit on both sides.
both sides, exactly.
So if you take it personal, that means you're on the side that we shit on.
exactly,
And you're always going to be because we shit on both sides.
that was a good point. Like we don't just we give both topics so where if you watch it, you can be like, okay, I'm on Indo's side. Oh no, or you can watch it and go, I'm on Jeremy's side. Is DL puking?
No.
Oh, he's filming out the window.
No, he's just doing some fun.
Oh. Oh shit. But yeah, you could take both sides on this, or you can be offended by the whole thing. I hope you are offended.
Ill-mannered podcast.
There's one episode of season 2.
Live on the show.
There's 100%.
It's weighted, yeah.
Um,
Something on top of it.
season 2, the episode where we're in the car
Okay. You can watch it. We're still live.
looking for Justin's car.
Yes, yes.
That show is gonna get us in trouble.
You in trouble. Because you held the
I know.
bulk-
I don't want to
you
say
held
me.
the bulk of the fucked up shit.
I don't want to say me, but that episode's gonna get us in trouble.
Which one is this? Sorry.
The car.
The
When we're
car
looking for the
Oh,
episode.
my car. My homie just needed his car keys.
When we were looking for
His cactuses.
It's khakis.
His cactuses.
The
He was like,
cactus.
I got cactus.
dude, I left my car keys in your studio, dude.
All right, man. That's ill-mannered. We doing it tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
So you done talking about the
Mind your
Weekend
man.
Warriors?
No, I said we doing it tonight. I just keep, you got to pump the mind your manners into people's fucking
Mm.
foreheads.
You gotta mind them.
No, I was saying that episode. I think that one's gonna get us in trouble. Well, I keep saying
I'm sorry,
us.
Sorry, what is the episode again? What
The one we're looking for
car.
Justin's car when we're in the car.
The one we shot in Lawrence.
I keep saying us, and I mean me. I think I'm gonna get in trouble with this episode, even though I didn't write it.
Please hit that like.
that don't matter anymore.
If you swear in your comments, that's fine. We love it. I just have to go and and approve them.
You gotta approve
Keep
it.
them swears going. Fuck censorship.
Yeah, fuck it.
This is the Mind Your Manners podcast.
Fuck it up your stupid butt.
So what was
poopy
your
hole.
without giving too much away? So you like what about season 2?
Johnny Shock saying boring as fuck.
Yeah, man.
Johnny
Shout out
Shock.
to Johnny Shock.
Johnny
you
Shock
are
just
boring
got,
as fuck.
he just got the shocker, and he named himself after it. But he's
So
cool.
when you
Hey
dig
Johnny
hole,
Shock,
one
man,
in
make
this
sure you hit
thing
that
hole.
thumbs down button, and
Yeah, fuck you,
make
you
sure you
bitch.
leave a cool comment about how cool you are, and how we should be like you. But thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Johnny
He
Shock.
said I'm just kidding because we like Johnny Shock.
Johnny Shock's cool, but he was talking shit.
No, he said I was just kidding.
But that's
I'm talking
how
shit.
you interact with people. They come and they hate, you give them some hate back, and if,
Yeah,
if
and I was
they're
just
cool
fucking
like
with
you
you.
and they're funny, they'll like it.
Yeah, I was just fucking
Like
with you.
it's like dissing with your homies. Like, oh, your mama's so fat that blah, blah,
Don't
blah.
talk about my mama.
How fat my mama?
Don't you talk about my mama.
All right, man.
What you say about my mama?
So what about season 2? Didn't you like that was made season 1 so much better?
It's not out yet.
Or are you just used to the crazy script or whatever? When you get the script, you're used to it by now.
No, I got it. We in character by now. I just don't. I was just really thrown off by the shock factor, and now the fact that we push the
Yeah.
envelope so much, I'm not thrown off by the shock factor.
Yeah.
But I do think it's better written. I think that it's better structured. I think that
There are some parts where I will rewatch and I go, "Ooh, I forgot saying that."
I think that
It's okay though, because like I said, it's a show about
I've
immature
never
losers.
asked you to not to take something out.
If you get offended by
I've never asked you, and I
something,
never will.
here's
I
my
said
argument
and
to
I
it.
meant it.
You're supposed to think these people are fucking losers.
assholes. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm acting like an asshole. Do you
Exactly.
think Denzel's a hitman because he shot Equalizer? No, he's acting like a hitman.
What?
They're acting like assholes.
So shout out to Goldie325, a former winner in the chat. Shout out
Sorry,
to Goldie.
Tanya's not here, dude.
Make sure you hit that like
He
button.
loves Tanya.
Yeah. Oh, she's here.
Oh, there she is.
Smoke.
What's up, Goldie? What's up, Goldie?
What's up, Goldie? Oh, see the at least the hills aren't on fire behind her. Mind your manners. Oh, she's dabbing. Oh my God.
Everybody's watching this on the internet.
Like, what the hell?
I used to play with G.I. Joe, so I know how. I know how to do this.
I think that's gonna be a clip on the clip channel. So what was your favorite episode to film? Don't have to give away too much, but like concepts. I don't really care if you give away concepts, to be honest.
I like the one Joe's talking about
Big
because
butts and I cannot lie.
there's a scene that Endo Joe made me almost piss myself.
I wonder if
Is it me running?
Yes, into something.
I kept telling him to put that in the trailer.
It was
He wanted to
amazing.
do just.
I remember watching
Do you know the end
the
of?
scene unfold
Oh yeah.
and being like, "Oh," that's when I was like, "Oh my God!"
I see. I tried
it's
to run.
trailer worthy. It's
I
trailer
tried to
worthy.
run as goofy as I could, and I did. But he wanted to do a trailer where it was just the end of episode 1 where I spit off all the drugs,
Yes.
which is funny. But I felt like that should be a teaser.
Yeah.
And then,
He goes.
but I'm
The
like,
guy's like, "Hey, you
but
guys
he
got
said-
any pills?" And Joe's like, "I'll tell him. I don't care because you're."
I don't do those pills. I don't do that dope shit. And then
I do that. We do the pot, the paint, the pills.
pills.
He
The
just
whippets.
He says we don't do
I say,
pills.
I know. Then I
He
say it.
says we do the pills.
The whippets, the mouthwash. I start pulling everything out of my vest. But I feel like we shouldn't do that because there are County Cam fans from season 1. There are Johnny fans. There are Sure Thing fans.
They're
There
all
are Barry
there, though.
Cousin.
They're
Larry.
all around.
But
you.
still, they wanna. No, it's only Justin.
No, it's everyone's around you. You see everybody in that clip. County Cam's behind the bar.
Still, I think you should.
And Scuba Steve's laughing at you.
The best part. The
standing
best
Like
part.
this.
No, the
Like
best part.
it's obviously an
he
outtake.
stops. He's staring at me, going, "Yeah."
It's
And then all of
so-
a sudden, he starts smiling and laughing.
It's so an outtake, but I
Yeah,
kept it because it's just it doesn't matter. You can keep outtakes because
It's a reality
It's supposed
show.
to be like that,
It's
yeah.
it's a
if you
faux pas reality
the first thing, if you read the description of the show, it says Morgan thinks his friends are funny. So boom, they're supposed to be funny. You know.
show. But that one, that was, when you did that shit, it was like so fast. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to do it. I don't want to ruin it. But the run
Hold on
up
a
to
second. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
the run up to where you
What
were
is it?
running
You
to.
can show us. Oh yeah.
That shit, I was like, oh my fucking
Yeah,
God.
the end of it. Yeah.
The end of it. That shit made me be like, I remember driving home.
just leaped
I
for
remember
it.
driving home and thinking about it, like playing it on my head and like laughing my fucking head off, like, yo, this dude is fucking cooked.
I just tried to be as goofy as I could possibly be.
If we knew how to reach the right people, we'd be famous.
It's like, you ever seen the Chappelle show where he goes, "Oh, you got to rewatch this. You got to rewatch this behind the scenes when Charlie Murphy, he goes right before we say action, he gets
Into the character.
He gets into character. That's how I do. As soon as you're like, all right, we're gonna do this, I go, all right. I turn into Jeremy and I go. All of a sudden, I start doing like if we're doing mushrooms, I start doing this. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're doing fucking whippets, I gotta constantly have a balloon in my hand. Fucking, as soon as you say action, you know, I try to throw myself into character, and that's how I tried to do it in season 2. And like, you know what I mean? I feel like we all did it though. I don't know. I keep saying that, but I feel like we all.
My
did
character
it
used
too.
to have to be an asshole, and then I've fell in love with being a point guard, almost throwing alley oops.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have.
Got too comfortable with it?
No, not that. I think you're the funniest person on the show,
Yeah, me too.
but it doesn't show.
Yeah.
Because I'm
We talked about this last time.
It doesn't show on the show.
when
But
we're
in,
gonna-
in
when-
real
when-
life, you're the funniest person
when
on the
we
show.
do,
I was too. Alias will say something funny here, so
yeah.
here's
So we didn't write
no
you
joke.
a lot of shit.
You know what I'm
See,
saying?
but we were talking about this recently that like when we do season 3 that because it was originally supposed to be about Johnny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like we want to try to revolve season 3 about developing Johnny's character.
But just
more.
cut me loose.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem. Is cut me
Yeah,
loose
yeah.
and you'll get takes.
yeah.
Cut me loose and you'll get takes.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no cut, no this.
I think
Cut me
I think you
loose,
should be
like,
involved with
and-
the writing more.
and you'll get.
Something like this.
And
Where we're
that's
sitting
and
around with an
that's-
idea.
and that's where my mistake
he's over here
is.
typing things
But
away.
the thing is it's hard.
Out
I
here
don't.
for
hard in the
PM.
yard.
What's up?
It's hard out here for
It's
a
hard.
PM.
But the thing
It's
is
hard.
when you look at people, so your character and Cam characters are characters.
Yeah, they're easy to write for. That's
Mine
what we
is
said about
vocal.
season 1.
Mine is
Yeah,
vocal.
yeah,
Mine
yeah.
is the shots. Mine is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
My
You do a lot
character's
of
terrible.
this. The
My-
alley-oops.
not one person.
And I've got and I'm and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
absolutely one of those people who never would complain about that because I love it. But
Not one person in the, I don't know, at least 500,000 people that watch this shit have said, dude, Morgan's awesome.
Yeah. No one said that's about me either.
Oh no, people like Jeremy, they be sharing shit.
people
Someone
like-
actually,
Well,
here,
yeah.
now that I have this, because I was using
Well,
it to
I
film
know they
earlier.
laughed at the panties on the face.
Shout out to Revolution in the chat.
Yeah, what up,
DJ
Rev?
Big Red is saying, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Oh, Charlie Murray. Yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway, I get this Instagram
Bug
tag
Murphy.
today. Haven't really been online the last couple days. Just
I
been-
do get some like, hey, look at
But,
this
hold on,
idiot
get this-
huffing fucking bleach.
I think you can.
But it's like, I think season 2 is a lot better. I always say it because season 1, when we started the character off, he was a certain way. And then by the time we got halfway through the season, it was like I was saying, I kept having to take lines for people. I kept having to do things that my character wasn't supposed to do. You know what I mean? So that's why my character developed into like just a drug addict piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like,
All right, so someone tagged the Weekend Warriors in this today. Ready? It's the first day of filming. That voice is Chef Tanya. So there's this thread going on.
Yeah, see, that's not
people
me.
in here
I thought you were
talking
telling it was
about
me.
talking about this show, and I'm like, damn man, this is our fucking show. These people are
just
talking
telling them
about.
that
Who are
nobody
these
likes
people?
me,
Who
and he's
knows
like,
who
"Hey,
he
what's
is?"
Not
this?
saying anything horrible. I
No,
love
everyone's
all
loving. They're all
It's
putting
all
crying,
Johnny.
fake, laughing faces and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the very first shooting day.
yeah.
You're
See,
gonna
that's
get
where
season
Johnny
3
was supposed to.
Season 3, you're gonna get a lot more of that from Johnny.
See, that's where we were like.
That's where it's gonna go.
That's why
Leave
you
us
killed
the
that. You
fuck
killed that.
alone, what
You
ya?
killed that first episode because you were supposed to be the head of the show
But,
that episode,
but-
and he had wrote that episut to revolve around you. It was talking to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was your brother hanging out there. Like it was.
But-
You were the one that visited Cam at jail.
But respect,
You know?
to the cast, then everybody
Yeah,
fucking
everybody
murdered
killed-
it.
yeah, I know.
Cam came in and fucking murdered it. So there's no
Yeah, yeah.
reason to say. That's the thing is everything evolves from a weird place.
It
like
does.
The
It
Simpsons
really
started on
does.
fucking Tracy Ullman. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Everything revolves from something. And Tracy Ullman
were
is
just talking
nowhere
about
near
Cam
what
Larry.
the fuck.
Cam
Hold on a
Larry
second,
fucking-
hold on a
But I
second.
will say this.
Okay.
I will say this. I think that the writing for Johnny for the second season made him twist into another side of being the fucked up asshole voice of reason.
I'll give you that.
He is the voice of reason, I guess.
that. And
if
he
there's-
really
if-
wasn't
if there's
season
a
one.
voice of reason.
Yeah.
He wasn't season one.
He's the closest to the voice of reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
season one,
think
he was
in
more of a
season-
pervert.
In season 3,
Yeah.
Right?
in
He was more of a pervert
in
season one.
season 3, he's just fed the fuck. He's gonna be fed the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
up,
yeah.
and he's just gonna join. You can't beat him. Join him.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do something crazy like where you're wearing like Jinko pants.
Not to
all
give
the
too
time,
much
back
away
in
about-
90s style. Like you're like,
I'll wear fucking.
I do
we'll,
want
we'll
to.
get a fake nose ring for you. With you wear the chain bracelet.
Well, I think
Like,
he needs-
I'm
I think-
18.
I think Johnny needs to go through a midlife crisis.
That's what I'm saying. Like he feels like he's 18 again.
Yeah, he has to
he
go
starts
through midlife
bringing
crisis.
his guitar everywhere, thinking he's in a band.
I do want to talk about
Doing
this
crazy
more
drugs.
extensively in the Weekend Warriors actual episode that we do.
Oh, I'm
But
about
when
to pee
Cam
my
Cam
pants.
didn't really run by John Regal didn't really run anything by me as far as voice.
Well,
like all his
I wanted
lines,
to say
all
that,
his
but I wanted to give
all
that
his
to you.
text of who his character
Yeah, yeah.
was all
Him.
there.
That's what I was gonna
But
say. You had
his
the
voice wasn't there.
Yeah.
So whatever.
You
It was
had
me.
the character and the idea of the character there, and like the whole backstory about how he was from jail.
He killed it.
His name was County Cam. You came up with that.
It was just me and him in the basement.
Yeah.
He came down the stairs and he walked past me and she said, I don't want you in my house, Cam. And he goes, why? And I didn't whatever, nothing really, whatever. And then
I see you ain't changed.
I see you ain't changed.
And right away we were all like,
no, it wasn't then. It wasn't then.
Fuck?
It was the silence of me, just me, and now it's me and my camera hum and him walking by me. And it just got me, and I said, what was that? And he goes, I don't know, that's funny. And I was worried about it at first. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, man,
you were dying once
but
you
I didn't
got
know if
into
it was
that
because it could be too stupid. You know
I see
what I'm
you ain't changed. Oh, what up, Johnny? What up? And then Johnny goes, why you doing that voice,
I
dude?
said, why do you have a southern accent?
Yeah, why do you have a southern accent? Oh, you know, in the yard, in the yard.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
It was just like, all right, we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with this.
Naturally funny.
Look what would happen if these motherfuckers gave us even 100 G.
I see. That's what I try to tell people, dude.
Make an episode. Give us 10 grand an episode.
Yeah,
what
man.
can we do with that? You know what I mean? They give us nothing.
Do a lot of coke.
We're down every episode because we get pizza. You know what I'm saying? We get pizzas and props
and frisbees and frisbee golf.
You know, just
and pancakes.
Props could be anywhere from $60 to $800 an episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the frisbee golf episode was $200 in props just for the frisbees.
I've spent a lot of money on props and wardrobe for season 2.
The frisbee golf episode that Joe brought up earlier was just for the frisbee golf was $200.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, because you got the good frisbee golf shit.
Yeah. I tried to buy props for my character in a new wardrobe every time. Like I tried to bring something every time where like that episode I wore the Tiger Woods red collared shirt, but it was a red T-shirt that I drew the collar on. Instead of the TW Tiger Woods, I put TWW, the Weekend Warriors.
If you're a fan of the Weekend Warriors, I think you're gonna absolutely love this fucking season.
Yeah, the season is good.
Big up to Revolution. He said one of his favorite episodes is when Joe was doing the air guitar. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
County Cam's a great character. He's a great
I feel
character.
like a good mention, Reb. That was the episode where
I said that.
You did say that at the end of that episode. You came and gave me daps, and you go, "Dude, you killed that."
This is where
because I was like, this was the first episode where it was about Jeremy.
That's when you.
It wasn't just like Jeremy's in the background saying this. Jeremy's in the background doing the setup like you. It was like. It's about Jeremy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring this game. I watched air guitar videos. I was at home practicing that shit.
I know.
So it was like, we went to the episode. I brought wardrobe. I tied bandanas around me. I was fucking. As soon as he said action, I was air guitaring. Like, and then I'll give it to. Oh fuck yeah. That was at the end of that one. You came up to me. You go, dude, you killed that episode.
That's where you came.
And I got like kind of blushed because I never got that before from anybody from my acting. So I was like, oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna start stepping my character up a little bit. Because there was always times where I was like, I think I like someone would say something and I go, oh, I have a funny reaction or a funny comeback to that. And I wouldn't say it because it wasn't in the script, but I would off screen, I go, hey, he should probably say this.
But that's when,
and then
he'd
go, okay, hey, somebody would say it and it wouldn't really deliver as well. But so I was like, season 2, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. Even if I cut somebody up, I'm gonna fucking say it because it's gonna be funnier. I know it's gonna be funnier in my head, dude, and I did that this season. Yeah, got a lot of. That's what because I noticed that's what you always do. Whenever like See You Green, that's what you always. That's what he was saying.
Gotta get fucking these days.
He had to rewrite scenes around your comedy, so it was like you would say something and he'd die laughing. He'd go, all right, fuck. Now we gotta write this scene where you're talking about this. You know what I mean? Like. Oh, my bad. I was blabbing on while you were talking. I mean, doing the day. Oh, you did it wrong.
I already did it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
We're doing another one.
Hey, why did you stick me
in
right,
jabbing a shot, gentlemen. I gotta make my escape.
All right, we out of here. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Like all our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have a clip channel on YouTube. But please, man, hope everyone has a good day. And I thought we needed a catchphrase for the show. So I think here's a good catchphrase for the show. You ready? This is the Mind Your Manners podcast, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
My name's Joe. I'm gonna go shit on somebody's chest.